Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Adandimbo.
Eze bi n'eluigwe ọgọrọ ya na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya akpọgo. Eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọnata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme. Onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi ahụ njem nwere onwe. Ya ka anyị na-eji ijie. A wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị. Chụọrọ anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmadụ ọkachasị ndị Sabo. Ndị si na Biafra ya abịa. Ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdat na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụgụ nwa ya nụrụ anyị ya. Gọzie anyị Chineke gọzie ụmụ ife gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụna anyị niile anọ na. Ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume were dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwee onye ọzọ. Otu aka aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọdịnaka anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụ nwa ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu na m ana m asị aka ọnwụna ụdọ ọnwụna ezumezu ọnwụna osi n'elu osi n'ala ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe ọwụ onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie asị m tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọnwụna ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ya Chineke pịaba m ụtalị mee ka ọkụ gbuo ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa kpọpụtara ya awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya na m otu aka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wike yoo onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme mmanwụ onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ mụnwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megide ihe azụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise ọwụrụ mụnwa na-emegide emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwa na-agba ije ọ na-agba elu ọ na-agba ala ọ na-agba n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba elu bed asụ Chukwu asụ megide ekwene kaba binye na ise
All right, thank you so much. Welcome, dear friends. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. We thank God. Please mute yourself, everyone. Welcome, dear friends. I want to go ahead and use this opportunity to thank our own Obatobi, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Anun Kankan.
Uduakomini, they were Sonny only making nigga. Sonny say, well, see here, Sonny is again. Adult has put curse on herself, affecting her seriously now. Okay. Adult have put curse on herself, affecting her seriously now. Mazi Chibuzo Ede also ise ụmụnne m enetu unu mere ya bụ good evening. Humble Lion Buko ndewo ụmụnne m unu ọchị ya ọnụ ọchị juru m ọnụ ka unu na-abịa kini kere m dị live otu ọ dị very important very important kini ga-edi share ya so that ndị ọzọ ga-abịa ọ dị very important believe me ọ ya help oge help ọmụa ịdị ihe anyị nọ na gị wuru eturu Biafra ị kwesịrị ịma ịdị ihe anyị nọ na the period anyị nọ na the period anyị nọ na the very critical the period anyị nọ na ọ bụghị the period mmadụ kwesịrị ịbịa na-arahụ ụra because onye rahụ ụra ị ga-anọ nwoke ibe gị ajọsụ na ọgbakịsị agha ka buru egbe gị the period anyị nọ na believe me ọwụdị ihe a na-asị ka abịa uwe the period anyị nọ na ọ wee very serious period mụnwa na-agwa gị agwala m na otu a before I never tell you na like this before the period anyị nọ na believe onu m period anyị na ugbu ụmụnne m ọ bụghị period mmadụ kwesịrị iji bịa I cannot don maka m don ọ ya ebu anyị aka ọ ya mere m jiri na-apụta mgbe ọbụla bọmba na-atụpagide ihe ya na-atụ ndị iro a na-achụ ndị ọjọọ na so ka uche unu dịrị ya amaghị m ji na-apụta mgbe ọbụla m ji na-apụta ka m na-achụ ndị iro a na-achụ ha bọmba tu bọmba na-achụ ha bọmba
na mbụ na mbụgodo ihe m chọrọ ime ka Ngozi Oraifese mata ya bụ eziokwu Obatobi atụkwara nga terorizm CCS terorizm ị nwere idea ada
Chiwendu ndewo
Obatobi Simon Ekpa
ndewo
Finland tụrụ ya nga CCS for terrorism ị nwere idea
okay for the thing apụtago
idiot wait useless man wait ị na-akọ nwoke na-akọ ashịrị idiot onye jụọ gị na Chiwendu ọ sị na ọ nọ na mba epele ọgba bọọlụ Chiwendu ị nwere ọgba bọọlụ ị nwere egwuregwu ọ ga-atị ọbụ na ya edotu isi mata agba bọọlụ ama m onye gba bọọlụ mpa na mma ndewo Chiwendu nwanne m I greet you ọsọ ọ nọ mba pele ka ọ nọ obodo ike amo obrigado Chiwendu tudo bem como está tudo bem obrigado Eke nwa TV Osi Humble Lion good evening humble idiot good evening ndewo can see ya very confirm idiot USB have take over oya kiji wayo na-ekwuga now damn now the key question now to this one Yeah, okay, and allowed this one allowed. USB have take over. Then another one will give that humble idiot. Humble idiot. And allowed, okay, allowed. And allowed, okay. Allowed. Humble idiot. Humble idiot. Humble idiot. Broom. Akoya. Broom. Also, good afternoon. Afternoon side. The guy even in my side. Oh, the Chika Francis. Chika Francis. Chuka Francis. Ndewo. Chuka Francis. Also, good evening. One watching Chineke. Ndewo. Chukwu goziere ahead. Ndewo. Did I know this useless man, this useless idiot in America? Ọ na-akpọ Obieze. A shameless idiot man. A useless idiot man. Ịma ndị a fini na hama. Ndị iberibe ha amaghị ihe. Ha bịa gbakọ in a small circle. Fine ha ga-destroy iwu na USB. Ole ka ha dị? Romijus onye agụrụ. Obieze idiot. Freeman ike otu onye. After this woman mere ihe iberibe apịa ya egidere nke o mege ihe iberibe eji si ya ya o mekwele so that ka ọ hapụ ịmụju ụlọ. Ededafa nwaanyị a. Afa nwaanyị a sef ezigbo afọ ya. Anyị ka Obinna ndewo Chukwu gozie gị. Anyị ka Obinna ndewo. Na-abịa m afa nwaanyị ka ji na-ara m ahụ. Ịhụ afa nwaanyị ka ji na-ara m ahụ. Nwaanyị gara ime ihe iberibe adịghị ha pịa ya ahịa ihe kwopịa ya ahịa ahụ kwa ọwụka ma ọ maka ihe iberibe o mere ọ because of ihe o mere ya ọtụrụ ime.
Hi, good evening.
I go put you public. You see, say I post link, say I dey live. You dey come, I go put you public. No use me play. I go put you public. I dey live. What? Click the link and watch me live. Then if they're calling me like this, I go put you public. I go put you public. You don't know me. I go put you public.
You supposed to leave me, say me self, I don't know man.
Oh.
You supposed to know say I know they normal. How are you? Don't worry, I will join you live now.
Okay. Nsogbu adịghị mgbe ọ bụla gị bịa ka anyị kwuwe nnọọ. Ụmụnne m na-ewe n'iwe biko enwetara m emergency call. Akwa unu nọ dị a na Zuba Chika ọ dịrị. Chai, thank you. Imere ya dịrị m izi. Ị chọọ ka m bịa gawa gị. Chai, Chineke. Onye ji unu ji ihe. Onye si unu so dogo. Chukwu oke abịa ma gozie unu. I love you people with all my heart. Chika ọ dịrị. Hi. Unu afụna nga ha fide na ha gị ndị gị United States of Biafra. Ana m achị ha ọchị. Maazị ndewo. Ekele dịrị Chukwu. Ndewo maazị ekele m gị. Ihe m ji ekpupụrụ gị okpu because of iwe onye eziokwu. Si gị were eziokwu gị gawa. Chukwu ga-eji gị aga. Ebe ọ bụla na ebe ị na-arụ ọrụ promotion ka m na-arịọ n'isi gị. Ndewo ekele dịrị Chukwu. Maazị Lekwenu ndị iberibe Sabo Faceless Unit. Obieze idiot. Iko n'otu onye. Romijus onye agụrụ. Chika ọ dịrị. Enwere onye ọzọ. Now the other only had it. Just a small dot in a circle. Half million I get the government can wear all my life. Tige. Hey, Chineke. In my own mother sacrifice. From him mega. Why them be they have him mega like this? At least more with God with infinite mercy. Oh, you sure you didn't miss. But you simple not government here. Or they hack and know. How did you so? I don't know this man at much. I just they love them. Can you go to the Nika before I go?
Na mpụ na mpụ bụ ihe nchọrọ ime ka ngozi ọra bụ ese mmata ya bụ eziokwu ọgbata obi atụkwara nga terrorism 6 years terrorism. You have an idea that?
You know she's like you.
Ọgbata obi Simon Ekpa. Finland tụrụ nga 6 years for terrorism. You have an idea?
Okay, for editing up Potago.
Mba ihe na-ekwu ihe dị na news ka na man alive.
Okay.
Because enwere ihe some people enwe idea. Ha just na-agba Ngozi Arabese of staff Simon Ekpa for the chief of terrorists. So Ngozi Arabese nwere question to answer because ọma ihe mere ọgbata obi eji were eme terrorist o were so support ọgbata obi na terrorist bụ o mere. So ọ bụrụ ya Ngozi Arabese nwere question to answer.
Yes.
Because mgbe niile ahụ Simon Ekpa dey terrorize ebe niile ahụ ọ dị terrorist ma Ngozi
Arabese so ye.
Ihe o mere
and then now Ngozi Arabese they negotiate here that place maka chief of staff.
Chief of staff to Simon Ekpa who the terrorist atụrụ nga 6 years. Then okay Chukwu Nkere alias Isaiah Anyọkụ who the finance minister na-eweta ego Simon Ekpa ji terrorize ndị ọ na-terrorize. So which means I been a terrorism case. One person and her carry terrorism here like that.
Sorry.
One person name in no begin to change time begin with a brave. One has said but we showing the mother. I had to away each but the plan terrorist city to everybody been a court. What is evidence from everywhere?
Hey,
the chief of staff will be something on I am.
Yes.
So the court possibly may invite.
Sure.
I'm going to invite a phone number. I got for communication. Young one over to be at the plan. I saw the terrorists over to be at them. More results also not over to be only make terrorists. Okay, we are Chieko, Simon Ejiheko. Okay, we are take terrorists. So before I just send the ega terrorist, Simon is a terrorist now. Oh, when Catania Simon para before I send the Simon they go to terrorist. And when both of also Simon plan we need that. So Hannah me going Hannah move. How if that is what goes around comes around.
Sure.
Hannah feel na Simon Ekpa. I can make this one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is how it works. When we put on the profits now, and when we case when something they do, I got you know, I got you know, I'm going to mechanic pass release, but I got you know,
oh, good, yeah.
Get him about this particular thing. Get him about a phone, got to your phone. But communication even with that person, must say when other people on our plan, because so we is. Can't on that terrorism, man, had to Simon Ekpa. So, we are here watching them.
We are watching you too.
In the multi years on them, even when the people Basara goes all a base. Also, I be literate.
Confirm illiterate on here. Confirm illiterate on here. You are illiterate. The way you talk, you are only get to Agamon or illiterate. Only get to the way you talk, they will know that we are illiterate. 100% Sabo. 100% Sabo. 100% Sabo. Go ahead. 100% Sabo.
Never. Nobody, no more. If Obato Bia didn't bring this Biafra, no one will forget here about it. Anybody on the Golodu, send us Biafra, Super Biafra, I will be a saboteur to that person. I will be a sabo, 100% sabo to that person. Look at you. Never. Nobody, no more. If Obato Bia didn't bring this Biafra, only wanna forget here about it. Anybody wanna the Golodu, say Nas Biafra, Super Biafra, I will be a saboteur to that person. I will be a sabo, 100% sabo to that person. Look at you. Not again, gonna acquire.
Nne m ezinne ndewo nne m Esther nne m asị m ihe dịka ga-akọkwala m nne m kini kere m the live bot immediately kini kere m the live bot ezinne ekwesị sabo 100% sabo geenụ ntị 100% sabo n'ezie ọnọdụ ọnọzi nazi onye wu sabo lekwe onye wuzi sabo lekwe condition ya lekwe condition sabotua
nneje na ire kita ana nneje anya na akụ n'azụ emebesi n'azụ nwa amụ mma
ọgba ga-egbe
ọgba ma egbe moto kwụsị anyị omu ka mmanụ ndụ ya nụ
nwanyị ije enyo n'ime moto gịnị mere instead ịgbapụ ọsọ gị kwụsị na-enyo nye mara ọmọsị onye ọbụla ka ị ga na-enyote onye ọbụla ka ị ga na-enyote
na a na-atụzikwa m egwuo ije pụta kịta jee kwuru akwụrụ moto ọhụrụ na-abịanụ ana m enene the movement of the ndụ nọ n'ime ihe maka mmadụ nwere ike isi na agba ama egbe ndị a dị capable ndị eje na ire kịta ana ndị eje anya na akụ n'azụ emebesi n'azụ nwa amụ mma ọgba ama egbe moto kwụsị anyị omu ka mmanụ ndụ ya nụ ibi na a na-atụzikwa m egwuo ije pụta kịta jee kwuru akwụrụ moto ọhụrụ na-abịanụ ana m enene the movement of the ndụ nọ n'ime ihe maka ndị eje na ire kịta ana ndị eje anya na akụ n'azụ emebesi n'azụ nwa amụ mma ọgba ama egbe moto kwụsị anyị omu ka mmanụ
nwaanyị ga-eji na-enyo gịnị ka ị ma na ka ị na-enyo ka ị ga-enyote something Chikaọdị onye ara mara
ibi na a na-atụzikwa m egwuo
biko very important biko ụmụ Chineke nna ma ndị ga-awọchị ma emecha biko mgbe ọbụla m na-eme program biko and onye ọbụla ma program m na-eji eme and onye ọbụla ma onye m tagịrị aka na-eme biko ka ọ wụrụ dị program m jiri bịa ka unu ga na-ekwu n'afọ ma biko because afọ m na some people chọrọ ịrọbishi my program m tọrọ afụfụ bidio my platform tọrọ afụfụ bidio onye ọbụla bịara ahịa biko enwee anything ọbụla ọwụ unu chọrọ ikwu gaa chọọ na ebe unu ga-akwu na-ekwukwe n'ahịa anything na-awụghị consign ihe m megere na program biko unu ekwukwe na-eme ihe ji Chineke ri unu biko ọwụ mkparị ka m na-akparị unu ihe m na-ekwu to secure my image and the image of my platform biko arịrịọ ka m na-arị unu n'ọbụna onye na-asị onye bịa ha na-awụ maka ihe m ji n'aka maka ọwụ program m ji biko n'ọbụla ibu n'obi jijere ya onwe gị ịbịakwala ihe abịa ekwuo ya enwere ihe mere yesterday achọrọ m ịgawa fọda before noyite aga a na-ekwu gị ya na platform my brother Exodus asị na dekwenye kwuo na platform Humble Lion but thank God mgbe unu kwuo editi na-eti ihe m ọnụ and my brother Exodus jụkwanụ sị ọwụ Humble Lion kwuru ha sị mba nọ ndị bịa na platform ya ọwụ na n'otu aka m chiri nnọọ nsị Chineke na dekwenụ ya onye ọbụla bịara ahịa biko eji m Chineke ri unu ma ọ bụghị ihe m ji n'aka ihe gbasara ihe ada ụchụ otu esi anaghị ada ụchụ n'ime ọhịa ya ma ị ga-eso kwuo maka ya otu esi ha anya n'ime ọhịa apịa ya ihe ya ma ị ga-eso kwuo maka ya biko ibekwana bịa kwuo eji m Chineke ri unu ma ọ usi unu na-ekwu maka otu esiri ara nwaanyị a n'ime ọhịa ewere ihe pịa ya jụọ ọgbagha wute ụmụ abụọ mụrụ bịa mụzie 5 ya mụ na ga-eso ekwu na-ekwukwere biko eji m Chineke ri unu emebere platform ma eji m Chineke ri unu biko ọwụ mgbarị ka m gbarịrị unu na-ekwu otu o si dịrị m ọwụ echi asị na lekwa ihe ekwu na platform Humble Lion ya na-ekwu ya maka ada ụchụ Chikaọdị otu Chikaọdị si na-edina agụ ụmụ nwoke n'ime ọhịa ọwụ dị na completed building ka n'ime ọhịa ahụhụ na-atụ ya ọfụfụ na-agbụ ya ma ị ga-eso m ekwu ya biko ikwukwere ihe n'iti na ọzọ ọhịa eji Chineke ri unu biko ka onye echiri ya zelo nwanne anụ m ekwu ya otu o si ha m n'ọnụ biko Chikaọdị isi ọ gịnị mere gị kwụsị na ibi na bus stop gịnị na-eme
ndị eje na ire kịta ana ndị eje anya na akụ n'azụ
gịnị na-atụkwa gị ụjọ enwere ihe imetere enwere ihe imere enwere onye imegidere mmụọ ka imegide mmadụ
Emebesi na azụ nwa amụ mma.
Onye na-achụ gị ihe a, onye ga-ama gị mma.
Ọgba m egbe.
Maka gịnị ka ị mere onye zuru ihe ya?
Moto kwụsị. Ayo ka mara ndụ.
Gịnị ka iji enyo? Why ga-eji nyo? Why ga-eji mara ka ị mara ndị nne ya? Why? Nchema Europe ka ị nọ. Ọ bụ nọọsụ na Europe.
Even a na-atụzikwa m egwu. Ije pụta kịta je kwuru akwụrụ. Moto na-abịanụ ana m enene the movement of the ndụ nọ n'ime ihe. Maka mmadụ nwere ike isi na agba m egbe. Ndị a dị capable.
Ọ dị egwu. Biko gwakwa nne ya ọfụ moto pakịrị apakị ya onyokwala biko ya onyokwala ama m ihe ọ na-enyo. Cheta na asọ onye na-enyo isi ya na-apụta.
Unu stọpụ ịgbawo. In fact, can you use onye ka kwuo ya otu o si kwu exactly. Ọbata obi esimụwa all the medias nọ na media onye ọsọrọ gị wụlụ.
Biko ọbata obi ọ kpọrọ gị na fonu ka o wee SMS. Ndị otu o chizi ego ozi ya biko ị nwere ike ịgwa anyị biko maka anyị dị confused. O wee SMS ka ọ video call ka normal call.
Unu stọpụ ịgbawo. In fact, can you use onye ka kwuo ya otu o si kwu exactly. Ọsọmụgwọ unu ndị media ka na-ezi ozi ya. Unu kwụsị ịgbawo. And the secondary also I niile I follow back
to where
unu mo iba na akpọ follow back
I ma ha na
chi ha azụ
I ma ha na akpọ follow back. That is although to kan follow o to kan were azụ da ka o to kan were iru da ka o to kan were akụkụ da and no to kan were I ma ha na akpọ fall back like this and then go to kan da na aja ka ọ na elu nkwụ ka no I dey n'ogwu
na ọsụnọ nwere
o kwesịrị ịgwa gị ngọ ọwụ ọwụ gị ekwesịkwa ọwụ na oyibo gịnị ọsọ anyị daa ịga n'ogwu ka ọsọ anyị daa n'ọkụ ka ọwa azụ ka ọsọ ka anyị were daa edo ụtọ ọsọ ka anyị si were daa continue
ike na nghọta mana ibe mma n'osi kwewu anyị fọlụ back na nwere ka o si kpọ ya
edo ụtọ mmadụ shiri zie ego ozi ịmaghị ihe o ziri gị ihe o ziri gị ka ozi o ziri gị edo ụtọ o shiri zie ego ozi ya ọtụrụ phone call ka ọtụrụ SMS ka ọtụrụ voice message edo ụtọ o shiri zie ego ozi ya there is ihe gị na ya kwuru ịmazi ike ị na-echesi ya eche just ọwụrụ phone call gị na phone call ọwụrụ voice message gị na voice message ọwụrụ SMS message gị na SMS isi ọ dịkwa gị mma edeghị dị ịgba nwa gị na-ezuzu a woman of 56 years chika ọ dịrị izuzugbo n'onwe gị chika ọ dịrị iwe onye iberibe chika ọ dịrị iwe harlot geenụ chika ọ dịrị ntị
mana ihe o kwuru
come on get out no don't do it like that ị kwesịrị isi the photos is gị ya na ọ sị na ọwụkọ like this ife ọnụ back ọ gị fọnụ wa gị were aka gị daa ịga gị were aka gị da gị make sure ka ị na fọnụ gị daji aka ọ gị were isi ene otu chọkọ ị ka nwa ihe o kwuru ene otu o siri kwuo ọzọ anyị were akụkụ dawa ka ọwa were azụ dawa the falling back ya ka ọwa were afọ ọwụ ma n'ihe o kwuru kwuo okwu asị mmadụ don't be say kwuo ya otu o si kwuo ya
onosikwie iphone back in Biafran government in exile.
Oh, yeah, we are
here. Everybody.
Oh, yeah, we are here. I he who says. Yeah, we are here. He who says. He just know who you see. Yeah, we are. The name Biafran government in exile. And then he guys they Finland the game is here. Gwan.
Chihazo. The Biafran government in exile.
Then what about the declaration of MSC Isoga? Go ahead.
and onye ọwụ na-echi ha azụ na Biafran government in exile awụlọ Biafra ka ọ na-achọ.
The Biafra in Canada na ka epụtala. Ah, Chineke God. Ụmụnne m, ekwu na afụ naanị ya. Chudubem, 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 Chudubem. Enwere nke kwesịrị ịzọ m ndụ, but ịzọ ha m ndụ. Enwere nke kwesịrị ịzọ m ndụ, m nọ na-akpọ gị foonu gị a na-aga aga. Chudubem, ị gara nga anọ na-ekwughe okwu na platform ha gosiri ekwe. Instead ị gara dị asị na n'ọkwa mmadụ bịara na-ekwu the thing. Ịma ama na ọwụ topic aha ka nji. Ị gara defend gwanụ m. Ọkwa platform ma ka ịmatara nụ ka hapụ isi Chineke ọ na platform ha mbụ ka ekwughe ihe a. Ị gara isikwa na anọkwa na-ekwu ihe ọzọ, anọkwa na-ekwu oto dise nwaanyị ededo onye ebe ọhụụ nwaanyị isi ọfịa etu esi na-anaghị ya n'ime ọfịa. Onye gara ikwu n'ọya ka anyị kwuge before mmadụ abịazie kwuwe si na wadida na ọsain all those kind of things. Ị gara idefend kwanụ m na you not defend me. Ị gara isi mba na ọgwụkwa topic aha ka anyị ji na onye ahụ nọkọtakwara nnọọ bịakwa topic anyị ji ya eside akwa ụkwọtọ nwaanyị isi ọfịa etu esi anaghị ya n'ime ọfịa akwọ ya ka anyị ji ya eside before akwa Maazị Kevin ebutekwe ma awadida ọsain ya dị free all those kind of things. Before nne Ada Ijeọma ewere ya bịa amam na onye ma bịara hia emenwu mmiri ya set unu gara idefend kwanụ platform akwa platform ejikwa na-ekwu eziokwu. Sabo Fesne Senate n'ihe a na ya owere ya kwugharịwa nwaanyị a nọ n'ime ọhịa nwaanyị isi ọfịa nọ n'ime ọfịa na-araga n'ihe na ya owere ya kwugharịwa the guy nọ n'ime ọfịa na-emeghe knife ya owere na-ekwugharịwa Chidibe m gara ise bụkwanụ m anọ m na-akpọ gị ikwe epik foonu gị agaghị aga nsị ka m nọkwa na public gị agụkwa gị ya kwa onye ọbụla ma mụ na platform ahịa m na-ekwu nga maka nwaanyị isi ọfịa a na-ana n'ime ọfịa enwere ihe ọzọ kwọ ya maka m na-ekwu nwaanyị isi ọfịa a na-ana n'ime ọfịa n'ọwụ ya ka m na-ekwu ụnụ kwanụ ga-ekwu ụnụ ga-achịkwa mbọ na ọwụkwa ya ka anọkwa na ọwụkwa ya ka m program na anọkwa mmeghe program ọzọ onye ọzọ onye ahụ ebute program ahụ were bịa ị ga-esefukwanụ m Chidube m isefukwa m bọtụ ya dịwa Chineke na ụmụ ama nna n'ọkwa nwaanyị isi ọfịa a na-ana n'ime ọfịa ọya ka m ji na-eme program before Maazị Kevin abịa ebute dị okwu signing asịkwa signing asịghị udo dịrị gị ka anyị move. Akpọrọ m gị foonu gị agaghị aga.
Onye ahụ mazikwa ihe ọ na-achọ and also m gwa all the medias onye akparizikwe na-ele ya asị. Onye akparizikwe na-ele ya asị.
Edo otu o sizie ego ozi a ịmama na igwe anyị otu o sizie ego ozi a ọtụtụ phone call ka ọtụtụ voice message ka ọtụtụ SMS. You did not tell us otu ozi a siri bịara gị ụyọsụ na ọgwa anyị na ọsọ anyị si edo otu o si kwe na ọsọ anyị si nye azụ. You did not tell us. Igwe anyị ya up till now you no tell us how that message take come. Ọ wee ka efu nene ya nụ but thank God na anyị matana na iwe onye isi ọfịa a na-ebuba n'ime ọfịa.
O si anyị akparizine ndụ na-ejele n'alụlụ fọrụ na Washington. Elias.
What of ndị anaghị na Washington na-ese picture? Ndị anaghị na Washington na-ese picture.
The others. No ọwụrụgodu na ya achọghị ichi ha azụ. That is our business. But anyị nwa kwụsị ịkparị ndụ na-alụlụ Biafra ọlụ. Ọkpọ afọ Elias na ndị ọzọ.
Ọbata obi epụta ha na ya bụ the first thing m ga-epu ụzọ akpọrọ ya so that ka ọ bịa ebe ị na-ekwe ha gwa anyị ebe isi nweta ozi a then ihe the first thing m ga-epu ụzọ akpọ ka ọ gwa anyị ebe ọ nọzi ego ozi a. Uche gị dịrị ichefukwala ozi a aga m echefu ya echefu. Ebe ị na-akwa agwa anyị ụtọ osisi ego ozi a mgbe ọ bụ na ọbata obi pụtara ọ ga-agwa anyị ma ọzọ ya nwachiri gị meji ọsọmọkọta kwuo ya.
From today going on, mgbe ị mara ọ nke ọda ka ọ na-enye.
Yes.
Ọda ọ na-nwa ayọ biko. Anyị kwụsị ịsụ ya mma n'obi.
Unu anụ naanị ya Onye Buashi ya na-agagharị. And brother humble. Which Kevin? Mba, Oguma. Oh, Kevin too. Oh, Kevin Keguma. Oh, Kevin Keguma, Mazi. Mba, Oguma. Even the Kevin now only Sophia. Only Sophia, Oguma. Oh yeah, I will go Amba. Oh yesterday in the evening. Yesterday evening. All can the team even. I will come with the Gimas if you anyway. I will go on. I will go on. When it may cheat to be my try. Oh, I get medicine or think of young topic. I know name. Why I didn't make another program. But how got him a symbol? No, I don't know. Make a program. Mother put the topic wherever to cover the image of the page, the platform. Defend there the platform. But also about the Kahaga, like a Modocha. Thank God, nice of us, Julia.
Oh my God!
I don't do and get that. I don't do and get that. What are the Kumali for them, man?
Hell!
Look why indeed, Bujamon. Before money, Melinda, Indian Bunandeg, the kind of book here. When you say now,
shut up, idiot. If you know what this Okafa, Imamo Okafa, this year, one is off and on Imo Fiana Laga, Melody is here to get. Remember, know what this Okafa. Once I'm doing very fine. I'm doing very fine, man. Chibugo Zegi, Mazi. Imama no Okafa eti ge one is off here. Oh yeah, Melody is getting Oji feed here. Odia ko ge building community government more than. Okay. Imama no this Okafa eti ge amano. Oh yeah, Melody the feed here na. Mazi humble, where is this man now? Oh, in a mess. So na S ka ọ na-anọzi. Na Twitter S ka ị ga na-afụ ya. Ọ nọ in a mess. Ọ bụ otu ọ na-adị.
Amambia n'ụwa. Anwụrụ ya amambia.
Otu a ise.
Onye sị na ya agaghị anaba jedozie ebe anyị dịka ọ dị n'ebe anyị gbajere. Onye ha ma dị ndụfụ ka ọ na-eme.
Otu a ka ọ dị ise.
Ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede na Chukwu okike abịa makere n'igwe kee n'ụwa mana onwe ihe kerie tata bụ ụbọchị nkwọ ikuku ọ ga-akwatara gị ihe ọma. Asị m na ihe niile ndị Igbo na-eme na ọ ga-abịa na mmezu na gị nwa bada mbụ na ndị egede na-atụ gị nwe ebe a nwere na nwere onwe anyị erugo na nna ndị karị si n'ọgbachi ụdọrọ na ihe a na-eme eruo na mgbe eji ama ndị agha na-ekwu okwu erugo ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede tibere ha ịgba ka anyị na-anụ olu ya na asị na onye kwuo anụ olu ya na ọmụ abụ obi nwanne ndị Igbo na-abịakwara m n'ọgbọ. Asị gaja na-enyere gị n'ụbọchị tata maka na ihe anyị na-eme ebe ife mmụọ onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ na onye sị na Biafra agaghị abịa na onye ahụ agaghị abịa n'obodo ọbụla tiri aka si na Biafra ma bịa n'obodo ahụ ga-adịkwa ka obodo ndị a na-achụ aja n'ime ya o. Ana m asị gị gaba ndị na ihe a na-eme ebe ihe mmụọ na ya anabago n'ala Biafra ga-enwere onwe na Simon Ekpa njọkụ karịrị ife a na-eme ọbata obie. Asịrị m gị jebe n'iru bụrụ onye abụ ife a na-akpọ ngwu ndị mmụọ jebe na Finland dọbara ha n'ite ebefa ka o yebere ha maka na ibe anyị ji akpagharị bụ ihe ndị mmụọ maka na ihe niile Simon bụ n'aka bụ ihe ndị Biafra chọrọ na ihe ndị Biafra chọrọ bụ ihe a ga-ekwu ekwu n'ụwa niile anụgokwa n'ọnụ anyị na okwu anyị abago international community new dimension. No new dimension ka a na-akpọ ya n'olu bekee na-eburu gị ewe baba ebe ndị ada anụ ya ga-anụ ya ebe ndị ada ekwu ya ga-ekwu ya ebe ndị anaghị aka ya ga-aka ya. Asị m ya gaziere ndị Igbo niile tata bụ ụbọchị nkwọ ya pụtara ihe ihe ọma pụtara ihe niile ọganiru pụtara ihe niile ibu n'otu na nghọta nke ụmụnne ya ka na-ekwu okwu n'ụbọchị taa sị ya gaziere Igbo niile. Adandembo. Na ekritere m n'ụla. Dịka nsi jekọrịcha wee bata meseji m ejugo. Ana m ajụzi otu a ọ dị ka program mere n'ụtụtụ. Na-agwapasị ya dat na ihe mere nke oge nke na ndị Kanu na ọ bụrụ na unu amụtabekwaghị ihe onye ahụkwa na anyị ka ya eje faul maka na anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ na strọgl since 2013 ọ da amapụzi anyị obi ihe anyị na-echezi bụ ka anyị bịa kụbara ya aka n'ụzọ si anyị na anyị bịa kwuo ihe anyị ji etiri mkpu maka na ọ bụrụ na akụrụ anyị aka n'ụzọ onye bụ ihe anyị na-eme anaghị apụta ife na so ana m eji ogede a ka m kelegoro ụmụnne m na Ada dị ọra mma n'obi ya na ebe a bụ obi ebe ndị Igbo na-atụnye na-ahọcha ka o ejide mma anyị na-akwalite ihe ọma anyị na-akwalite ihe ọjọọ mana anyị ga-ekwere na anyị na-akwalite ihe ọma wee sizie ndị ọjọọ bịa mere gbabazie egwu oroso na be anyị mba so na ndị ọcha kpọrọ ya self determination so na ndị na-egbu anyị kemgbe ụwa iji evidensi ha ọ bụ na Simon chọọ evidence ọ bịakwa kụọrọ m aka na Germany ka m kpokọtebe ka anyị mazie na nke a dị na be m nna bụ nkirichi ụnọ na-agba m anya mmiri ma ọ bụ ihe ọma ka ọ bụ maka na Naijiria na ndị ụwa niile ma na Naijiria anaghị ala ikike ekpe udo ọ bụ na ha sị dat na ihe Simon Ekpa na-eme dị njọ ha kpọpụta na anyị Nnamdi Kanu ka Nnamdi Kanu bịa kwuzie ihe eji wee bịa kidnap na Kenya so a na-ekene unu niile nọ na dis platform ebe ọ bara ụba na-ekene unu maka na ọ dịghị izu unu ya bịa na-eme n'ụdị na ahụ nwere ife na-eme na ife na-eme bụ ife ekwesịghị na-eme na freedom abụrụkwanụ ọ bụrụ akamnkupu freedom bụ something ọ ga-abụ ị na-eme ịgba mbọ fụdat na ịghọtara protocols maka na protocols ka eji aga na freedom ị na-anya na Ukraine ife ihe na-eme nghọtago ihe na-eme na Ukraine abụrụ ife a ga-eji wee na-ekwu okwu nghọtago so na ihe na-eme na Ukraine ga-egosi na onye ọbụla na-achọ freedom ya ga-aka obi ga-abụkwa onye nke bụ onye tụkwasara chi ya obi maka na ife anyị na-ekwu okwu ya bụrụ ife ọjọọ maka na ndị na-akpọ na-asị gịnị na-eme ihe na-emebi ekwesịghị ime ọ bụrụ na akpọrọ Simon si ya kedu ihe anyị na-eme kedu gwana datmis ya na-eme nwere isi because na ihe a na-akpọrọ ya ka ajụọ ya gịnị ka ị na-eme ihe a kedu ife iji emere ife a maka na sị na ebe nwata na-ebe akwa atụ aka nne ya nọrọ nna ya nọrọ ya mgbe kwuru na-ebere akwa ọ bụrụ datmis unu aghọtabeghị ihe unu na-eme because na otu a kpọrọ ya gosi dat na ozi ya erugo filish gọọmenti ntị nke mbụ ruru ya ntị o jee chekwa natakwa nke Igbo erukwana ya ntị anụ maka ndị nke na-asị na ha na-eso na Nnamdi Kanu o buru amụma gwa unu maka ndị na-ekwu amụma o kwuru okwu ka anyị si ekwu na ndị mmụọ o kwuru okwu wee sị that ya chọrọ about many people ga-ejere mkpọrọ na oversea maka ihe gbasara Biafra Simon volunteer onwe n'oge eje so otu volunteer onwe ọ na onye nwa kwụrụ akwụ kwụsị ike n'ife a na-ekwu maka Biafra so na onye dịka gị nwe ụmụ China nọ n'obodo oyibo bụ ndị na-afụkwa ka nwa anyị si agba mbọ ọ bụrụ sọ nsị ya kwesịrị ịnọ na-agba mbọ anyị niile kwesịrị ịpụtati aka na-agba ya bụ mbọ ọ na-agba na-ejidesi jide anyị niile maka ụmụnna ya na-egbu na-enweghị ihe ha mere isi anyị ọka isi ha so n'ọkakwa mma na ha na-anwụ ebe anyị na-anwụkwa n'obodo oyibo ka ha wee ma na anyị bụ ofu obi maka na anyị na-eme n'ụdị na onye abatago ka ọ na-aga oge na-eme dị tina na-anachi ya azọ na-adịkwa ka ndị nne na-enwe ike so na anyị niile pụta n'igwe wepụta isi anyị wepụta ihu anyị wepụta akụnụba anyị wepụta obi anyị maka na ihe anyị nwere bụ ihe ahụ Biafra na-achọ anyị bịa na anyị chọrọ ka anyị kwado Biafra ka anyị were obi anyị niile bịa ka anyị were ihe niile anyị nwere bịa akụnụba anyị niile ọ ya kwesịrị iji wee volontia kedu ihe anyị na-ekwu okwu mgbe ejidere Nnamdi Kanu anyị enweghị ezigbote administrator of government then Simon etetigo gọọmenti now gọọmenti oseti na abụ ọ bụ na ihe na-eme gọọmenti ya na-eteki back of ihe a na-eme ụlọ pụrụ mgbe mwa bịara program nọ na-ajụ m usoro na ere
Sonny, let me give you respond about the reason why I play this thing now. Let me give you the reason why. Just listen now. Just listen. I want to give you an answer of this thing I played now. Actually, maybe the answer of this thing I played now.
We are not going to follow people that will take us to Buhari once again. We are not going to follow people working for Korocha. I have seen something within the Biafra movement here on the ground that leads me to believe that it is not our side that is holding us. We are holding ourselves. I don't know where they got this type of behavior from. Nobody concedes to the power of superior reasoning anymore. A few shambolic people just gather together, bring one or two of their friends together and say, oh, we are forming a Biafra group. How do you intend to get Biafra? They don't have a clue. They don't have any reasoning nor understanding. They don't understand what is this whole thing entails. Everybody is a freedom fighter. Monday I go to the freedom fighting. When I go good, freedom fighting. Is that how it's done?
Obieze, unamea, because asum unukelele masati na ijele wani unukelele mia, oya wan wetere eziokwu a, osum wori ya back ya this one up. Unukoshi wega. I believe unu na osuma. Sabotage unit, onye ma onye wu. Ndegide all these useless women in America. Abia Biafra Sabotage unit, ikuku nna. Hi! Onye na America, a whole almighty America, ka mmadụ nọ na-ezuzuga ihe ka. Maazị, megide nke na the spirit ọ ga-ebudata ya ala. Ọ na-esi ikwu onye ị chọrọ ikwu gị gbadata amanụ ọ dị mma otu ahụ ama nwere special thing chọrọ ikwu. Because you can have the spirit in the high. They give to give to KK. They will get into us.
We are not going to follow people that will take us to Buhari once again. We are not going to follow people working for Korocha. I have seen something within the Biafra movement here on the ground that leads me to believe that it is not our side that is holding us. We are holding ourselves. I don't know where they got this type of behavior from. Nobody concedes to the power of superior reasoning anymore. A few shambolic people just gather together, bring one or two of their friends together and say, oh, we are forming a Biafra group. How do you intend to get Biafra? They don't have a clue. They don't have any reasoning nor understanding. They don't understand what is this whole thing entails. Everybody is a freedom fighter. Monday I go to the freedom fighter. When I go good, freedom fighting. Is that how it's done?
Let me choose. One is Sophia, and I'll leave more fear. They go here, Sabotage unit. They could just, as a hi Chineken now. As I saw my head, hi Chineken, Amam, believe me, on him when I go, Mga just know gakwuru ndị dis ndị a na-eme diamond mmere nwanyị ka nwanyị memere ma omingo memere na satina rụrụ ha gold dee ya afa ha o mewere ya dee mewere afa mu dee ha nwanyare ya but di ha ga-ewe iwe ama m na di na ga-ewe iwe ma mme gold with afa mu si unu nyara akwa di na ga-ewe iwe ka o nwere afa unu mere ama m to ga-echa dị because I'm seeing something big coming. Were ya from me gold, soon me diamond, soon akwa do na ga ewe iwe na kunu nyazi aha anya ọzọ na eduzi gini na emezi akwu na enweghị jealous husband dele na comment section. Why you get that for her? Must you write your own name? That for her. It did that for Keguma. Ugare here, onye ndu Ugare this thing. Let me do so for freedom fighter. Sabotage unit. You know na ya ndị mege freedom. Ndị mege freedom. Chai Chidekele. I ga-agbapụ ya ọsọ.
We are not going to follow people that will take us to Buhari once again. We are not going to follow people working for Korocha. I have seen something within the Biafra movement here on the ground that leads me to believe that it is not our side that is holding us. We are holding ourselves. I don't know where they got this type of behavior from. Nobody concedes to the power of superior reasoning anymore. A few shambolic people just gather together, bring one or two of their friends together and say, oh, we are forming a Biafra group. How do you intend to get Biafra? They don't have a clue. They don't have any reasoning nor understanding. They don't understand what is this whole thing entails. Everybody is a freedom fighter. Monday I go to the freedom fighter. When I go good, freedom fighting. Is that how it's done?
Humble and my own. How do you mean? Okay. Because of that in Ener yesterday, so we want to put a correct on it. Because of that in Ener yesterday, we want to put a correct on it. We want to put a correct on it. We want to correct it. Actually correct here because of Ener yesterday. So we want to correct it. That is what we have to do. We want to correct it.
DSS in prison and told him his own commanders, those he trusted so much, and told him, okay, stop this thing now so you can come outside. Just sign that you will not do it. Let them release you in the name of you want to go and bury your mother. And what happened? They released him. Owazirike used his mother as an escape to come outside. That is exactly what happened. Owazirike used his mother. Did you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because of his parents was Nigeria went to help to buy his parents, and he took an excuse from the US to come outside. Reason. Kedi kisi si awonyo oze na angna Pastor Mo. Who are you? Where are you getting this your advice from? From which experience? From which example? From which world? From which country? From which county? You are preaching where he can resign and come outside. From which place are you getting this your information? No, for you carry Biafra. No, bro, for you Biafra. If you're not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you talk about Biafra? If you're not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you talk about Biafra? Is my question. Mazi Kanu is the Biafra you are fighting. I want to know it from today. He is the current Biafra because Owazirike signed and stopped. His commanders went to him and told him from Andioba. Andioba is the one they used to stop Owazirike. They walk inside the center where he is. Your mother is dead. Use an excuse. Sign whatever they ask you. So you can have your freedom. The other one has his own freedom. It's only who is here dying and suffering for other people. Are you second Jesus Christ? That was the question I asked Owazirike. And he got to his head. He signed to remain silent. Do you think that now that jail has been declared, that we have got all we want? The answer is no. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that the Afghan people, the Afghan government are going to use to negotiate with the Nigerian government for them to give us international recognition. Umokoko. He put report on one platform and I can hear my every country, Kenya, they use Juma, Kenyatta, or Joma, Kenyatta. They use him to negotiate with Britain. And Britain used it because of holding him and recognize when America and other countries pressures them, they use this man to give the recognition. And they do exchange, they release him. Then Kenya release those that are people they are holding because of their leader. The same thing happened to Bangladesh. The same thing happened to Bangladesh. They use their leader to negotiate with Pakistan, and what happened? They release him and give them freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is #1 key of our recognition from the Nigerian government. You don't know? If you don't worry, when we go into the document I am bringing to you, you will see the danger, and they also give you the benefit for him not to resign. Our people, I too know. It's good for him to resign. When Mazi Simon was telling you before Biafra, only he no Mazi Simon, you must resign. You will freedom. Our DPM in a quote, we are all singing, all singing, be strong and be courageous. That thing you have seeking, we have gotten it. Be courageous. Resign. You know, fake information, fake news. If you put a private humble line, if they are their boss, and I call boss. You want to turn yourself to enemy by yourself. Freedom is not for coward people. They don't use emotion to fight for freedom. The same thing you are telling him to resign, to sign any paper and come outside, is what they told the Wazirike. The same thing you want to do now, the same thing you want to advert on platform. Kagra Mazi, Kagra Wazirike or resign. What happened today? Can't you learn a lesson from the past? The future lies in the past. The future of this government lies on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't know, come and know it today. Please, as you come, please like and share, please. We are waiting for once we are 10. We are not going to waste much time. We read what we have here because I am boiling. Because this thing has become, it want to become national anthem. That somebody will come and open YouTube and he will sit down. Tell you if it's for me. Do you think that those who persist you have never asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to quit and insisted? Can you look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today and you feel that somehow he is tired? Can you? Can you look at him and feel that Mazi Kanu is tired? Can you tell me? When he told you that I have been here for 4 years, that next 1 year will not kill me. That next 1 year will not do what? Will not kill him. You don't listen to that. When you go to someone's platform, you want to change his topic and bring your own. Why can't you open YouTube and be saying your own now? Why can't you open YouTube and be addressing that issue and see how people will treat it? You are demoralizing people's morale. The morale of people is what you are demoralizing by.
All because of that thing yesterday. All because of the team yesterday. Believe me, the thing didn't surprise. The madu shineme. Ka happy biasu na form humble na yon. Ke kwuru the thing. So oya ka mbia ikilia. Akuna no. So oya ka mbia ikilia biko bia with us. Emechaka mewe gudu na nwanyi isi ofia. Amba wuru ka ha just ekwucha ya I mewe gudu na nwanyi isi ofia. Ana edina n'ime ofia. Udo diri unu.
If you don't have anything to contribute, what stops the Wazirike? Sign. Other people might do it. That is what mutes his mouth today. He closes his mouth once he signs and he comes outside. He has a freedom. Then the people he's fighting for, they have a freedom. People that die for his sake. Do you know how many people they throw in Oji River? Time of Peter Obi. Time for Wazirike. Do you know? Now, the spirit of those who died because of Wazirike Masob have their spirits be at peace today. From where? From which example? From who has done what you are asking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to do? So the same thing, then the world will say they are not serious. What stops Ojukwu? Advice, Ojukwu, I have to here now. I remember asking you on this platform, when internal conflict kicks up, are you sure you are going to stand with this government? When the internal conflict, because it must surely come because of the query. When the internal conflict gets into the tougher, when the internal conflict gets into the highest level, are you going to stand with government? Or that is something, that is narrative you are pushing. If our government will go to hell, you will tell the government to go to.
Umunnem onye chi ji ajụjụ na this thing na unu agwa m metige link then unu na-ajụ ajụjụ aga m akpọ ya from phone because I mere correct something mere yesterday oya ka anyị kwobia but Emeka m ga-ebuga na be nwaanyị isi ọfịa just nwere m ndidi Chukwu gozie unu ka unu na-ege onwe ịchọ ije ajụjụ unu agwa meti ige ndị nke unu ajụ ya ihe ọ na-ajụ ya ọ ga-anụ. We are here to correct the error yesterday. Biko ndewonu.
We move. Please like and share the program. So let's give you evidence. Let's give you what those are watching at us, what those international communities are looking right now on us. They want to see how much can we sign and resign. That is when Nigeria will even more have more power to deal with him. That is when the government is going to have power to deal with him. When he resign, you don't know. Resign is a trap, but staying make it easy for him. The thought of now that Biafra has been officially declared, whether they notify him or they don't notify him. People of Kenya, when Jomo Kenyatta was in prison for 10 years, their people fight until they get recognition, become a country. He released, he becomes the first prime minister under 1 year. The second year, he becomes the first president of Kenya. Not of Nelson Mandela. How did he come out? Did he not come out with to end up after the regime? He becomes what? A president in South Africa. What of Rahman of Bangladesh? 1972 to 1972. How did he come out? These are people that fought for a country. Like the way Mazen Nandekan is fighting right now. The tension, the prison, the cell did not release him. God did not release any of them. What released them is we have achieved our declaration. Number one. Number two, looking for our international recognition is what we get to release Mazen Nandekan. And the Mazen Nandekan is what the country that we are seeking for them to give us that recognition. We used to push Nigeria to recognize Biafra as a country. If you don't know what he knew. Our minds are so gullible. I ask you one question. Do you see Mazen Nandekan begging Nigeria to release him? Tell me where you see Mazen. Even at bed of sick, he refused to sign to quit. They want to use his body, he's sick, to make him to sign and start talking about it. He refused. He did what? He refused outrightly. And he said, give me Biafra. Do you know that as of present this year, before our declaration, now promise him Mazen Nandekan 5 states or signal on Yama Wapi. It's not Mazen is not you, neither is me. The spirit of Biafra. Mazen is the Biafra you are seeing. If you don't know it better. I am telling you the bitter truth. There is somebody who is always coming on my comment section. There is something he commented. I reacted and told him no. He stopped coming. Does it stop me opening YouTube? Go to that place. You will listen to lies. To those that place that you will listen with emotion. Freedom fighting is not. Don't touch emotion. On freedom fighting, when you touch emotion, Mazen Nandekan broke emotion, not design in good sense. He dropped emotion by the side and faced the reality. And the fighting for what he's looking for to save his people. What of those that died in his house? What of those 28 men? What of the mother and the father? Maybe in the alias who asked him to stop and he said no. Are they not proud of him before they left, before they depart? Are they not proud of him before they depart? What of his family, who has been telling him from day one? What of the wife who told him to stop and he refused? What of the wife that told him, my husband, please, secretly and openly, do you know when Mazen Nandekan seated there with his wife because of this freedom? deprive himself every good thing. Now that the world is talking about him and what he's fighting for, is the time that you want him to resign. You are preaching for him to resign, to him to get freedom, that he will not die there. And he told that he's dying. Even though at that he choose one thing. Even though at that he told you that if instead of Biafran flag not to be raised up, that he lets him be lowered in the grave. What is your problem? From which country are you getting this year? This your example you are giving for him to resign. From where? Where has this happened? That is what stops Ojukwu. That is what stopped Wazurike. Did Ojukwu did not declare Biafra and he fell? Have you asked yourself, did Ojukwu did not make this declaration we made now and Ojukwu fell? What are those things that makes Chukwuemeka Ojukwu to fail? Have you asked yourself that? What are those things that makes Chukwuemeka Ojukwu to fail is my question to you. I'm asking you. Who is asking him to sign, to stop? No, for no Biafra. Do you know who is your leader? I give you an example of Jesus Christ. When Satan told him, deny this sin, I have all these things and be free man. And Jesus said, no. That is why we are singing for Master Nandekan, holy, holy. Master Nandekan is holy, is another savior. Do you know how where that means it come from? Do you think it just come from another human being? They give it to another human being. Master is Jesus Christ we are seeing, who choose to die for his people. He is the second Jesus. You don't know? Master Nandekan is what? The second Jesus that you are seeing. He's not like you. He's not a mere mortal like you. A pastor, I remember told that no human being that he's above human destruction, no human being will kill him unless God who brought him told him it's time for you to go. The level of, do you know what happened to Job? Where God allowed Satan to torture Job, takes everything away. But God said, you will never take his life away. That is how it is. That is the same thing on Mazen Nandekano. God, Chukwu Okabiyama, who brought him, allowed Nigeria to torture him and torment him, but they can never take his life away. Nibazu Job is not the best, past the beginning. Ibazu Mazen Nandekano will bridge the Biafran flag, will see about Tulu Gonapota. All Mazen Nandekano Kaiji were negotiation. All pro Nigerian na Botu Hanaro, they could have kidnapped some of Nigerian military personnel. All to against negotiation in Makwan. Yapota. Na kinyu. Na Kakom, even over keep our zone. No more why, but in the Basilica, many of our men are that was better. The women stand strong this time around, why the men are falling apart. All working up here on a platform. But pay YouTube na appear and na krogaka. Thank you for what you are doing, what you are doing for us. What you are doing in a destroy in a butu morale. There's not increasing the morale. It's not going to hide the morale. You are bringing the morale down. Please, never you allow that spirit to come inside you. That spirit of come outside. Money case here. Otu esi eme ya come again. Maazị Kanu ya resign on. Ị na-akụ ya. A na-egere. Ị na-akụ ya. Ọ na ma na-atọgụ ụtọ na ntị. Ị na-akụ na-atọgụ ụtọ na ntị. Ị na-akụ ọ dịghị ka ị na-akụ ya nnọọ na-egi ọ bụrụ akụkọ ọma ka ọ bụ. Ya ọ dị ha si ya sign. Ihe ahụ ị na-ekwu bụ ya resign from talking about Biafra, even to denounce Biafra instead of ya resign wa. Ma ya sara ni paper. Koki na ina romance okwa romance. Ihe na-ekwu ya bụ even no ya mass na okay because of you don't go declare Biafra. Or ya denounce it. That is what is the meaning of what you are saying. The meaning of what you are saying is ya denounce all Biafra, ya boze Biafra. Oh, here na Maazị Kanu ka o mee. Ebe a spirit dị gị na-aga. epụta ka okwu na ọbụzọ Biafra ya kwuo na nwozi gbasa Biafra na nwozi nke ọma ka o wee nwee freedom. What of those who died? What of those who passed away? What are you going to say about them? What do you think that you are saying? What do you think that you are doing? On which planet did you learn that a freedom fighter will stop? Then after, he will continue. Our people. Where are we getting all this our too much knowledge from? From where are we getting this our too much knowledge? Please, I'm coming. Just 1 minute. Let me finish what I'm doing. Then we'll go straight to the document. We are going to read the danger under the eyes of the international communities. If Mazan cannot sign now, go where Potter, go where the free. The danger, the anemia. Before my people, don't say rethink, think and rethink before you say a word. Don't just why not? You are playing damage into the gallery. Why not damage skin with? If you don't want to hear the mono opera, more by no one where go for support to eh? Okay, something that in our way able, he get destroy even our declaration. He get destroy our declaration. He get delay. No open the declaration gonna in the next 2 years. No gonna in the next 10 years. Kwani. Ofu police Nigeria na nwoke ihe a na-ekowa sparị ọfụma ka ọwụ ihe na-akọwa ọfụma ka ihe na-ekwu bifi ikwu okwu nwere ihe surrender okwu okwu na Africa na abịa n'ime exam asị na nke bụ asị na nke a bụ chapter 1 a bracket e and ofu ihe a ka ị na-akọwa take that way before you start saying a word, before you start putting a narrative outside. Think about it. Yes, my people, thank you all. Let us go into what I have for you this evening. The danger. Then I'm asking the Kano, Imeka, as none actually resign. The danger on it. You know, the danger. Then I will present you the benefits. I will present you the benefits of the Kwanimia also. Key compare contrast here. My nose, Mrazi Jekam. I could not kiss Nakage. Wee mee ka mmadụ wee daa mba ma ọsụọ ngọngọ amamibe ederege nke onye mere ka ofu n'ime onye bụkwa nwere onwe asụọ nganga wee dapụ n'ete ma ọ bụ ọkụta support gọọmenti ya ihu inwe ma amamibe dekwara nyere gị amamibe ederege. A leader who was arrested before declaration of independence for a new country. After declaration, if he resigned because of he want to be free without recognition, what are the dangers? What are the dangers? If Mazan cannot just, like you're advising, resign right now, Guinea put the danger city and email. Why would you put no question? As no one here was accept right now. Guinea bro no question day. He could not go on himself. He in the eche. No he had the man on where going. Let us go into Obon Namazan cannot resign. That is the area we are going as a leader. Now, people, I'm coming. Just let me pick the headline from where it starts. Now we move. Listen to this.
Yes, the resignation of a leader immediately after declaring independence, especially if their motive is to escape prior arrest, can significantly delay international recognition for the new country. While international law primarily cares about objective criteria for statehood, political considerations, like stability and legitimacy, are crucial for recognition. 1. Instability compromises the effective government criterion. The most important legal political requirement for recognition is the existence of an effective government. Power vacuum. the founding leader, who presumably commanded the loyalty of the military and the political elite, is the unifying figure of the new state. Their immediate resignation creates a sudden and dangerous power vacuum. Political fragmentation. Other political factions, regional warlords, or rival military commanders may see this as an opportunity to seize power, resulting in an immediate internal power struggle. Perception of collapse. The international community, watching this turmoil, will conclude that the new government is not effective and does not command stable control over its territory or population. This failure to meet the effective government test is a primary reason to delay recognition. 2. Erosion of political legitimacy and trust. Recognition is a political act. Other states must decide if they want a diplomatic relationship with the new entity. Cynical foundation. The narrative that the country was founded primarily to grant its leader personal legal immunity, a state of convenience, undermines the moral and political legitimacy of the entire project. It suggests the cause was not true national self-determination, but a self-serving bargain. Uncertain successors. The successors who take over after the resignation are instantly vulnerable to the charge that they are merely puppets or that their authority is tenuous. No foreign government wants to risk recognizing a regime that might be toppled next week. Moral hazard. Recognizing a state born from a leader's legal escape sets a dangerous precedent in international relations, making it less palatable for established states concerned with the rule of law and anti-impunity norms. 3. Risk of renewed conflict. The resignation, especially if tied to a peace deal with the former sovereign power, carries the risk of internal division. Betrayal of hardliners. Factions within the independence movement who are committed to the cause, not just the leader's legal freedom, may view the resignation as a betrayal. They may refuse to accept the new government or the peace agreement, launching an insurgency. International caution. Foreign powers will hesitate to extend recognition because it would mean taking a side in what is rapidly becoming a civil war within the new territory, further delaying the diplomatic acceptance the country needs. In essence, a leader's self-interested resignation transforms a celebratory moment of state birth into an immediate crisis of leadership discontinuity and institutional weakness, giving the international community ample reason to wait and see if the new country will actually survive.
I will play it once again, so you will hear it. Listen to this again. Forget when I agree, I sign now. Listen carefully, pay attention. For those who are preaching on their platform, Mazan cannot sign now. Came on here and he book or me. Can you go to him? What we are saying? These are the danger I can't now. After we will first discuss the danger before we go into the benefit. And it has given us kind of way from Nigeria government.
Yes, the resignation of a leader immediately after declaring independence, especially if their motive is to escape prior arrest, can significantly delay international recognition for the new country. While international law primarily cares about objective criteria for statehood, political considerations, like stability and legitimacy, are crucial for recognition. 1. Instability compromises the effective government criterion. The most important legal political requirement for recognition is the existence of an effective government. Power vacuum. The founding leader, who presumably commanded the loyalty of the military and the political elite, is the unifying figure of the new state. Their immediate resignation creates a sudden and dangerous power vacuum. Political fragmentation. Other political factions, regional warlords, or rival military commanders may see this as an opportunity to seize power, resulting in an immediate internal power struggle. Perception of collapse. The international community, watching this turmoil, will conclude that the new government is not effective and does not command stable control over its territory or population. This failure to meet the effective government test is a primary reason to delay recognition. 2. Erosion of political legitimacy and trust. Recognition is a political act. Other states must decide if they want a diplomatic relationship with the new entity. Cynical foundation. The narrative that the country was founded primarily to grant its leader personal legal immunity, a state of convenience, undermines the moral and political legitimacy of the entire project. It suggests the cause was not true national self-determination, but a self-serving bargain. Uncertain successors. The successors who take over after the resignation are instantly vulnerable to the charge that they are merely puppets or that their authority is tenuous. No foreign government wants to risk recognizing a regime that might be toppled next week. Moral hazard. Recognizing a state born from a leader's legal escape sets a dangerous precedent in international relations, making it less palatable for established states concerned with the rule of law and anti-impunity norms. 3. Risk of renewed conflict. The resignation, especially if tied to a peace deal with the former sovereign power, carries the risk of internal division, betrayal of hardliners. Factions within the independence movement who are committed to the cause, not just the leader's legal freedom, may view the resignation as a betrayal. They may refuse to accept the new government or the peace agreement, launching an insurgency. International caution. Foreign powers will hesitate to extend recognition because it would mean taking a side in what is rapidly becoming a civil war within the new territory, further delaying the diplomatic acceptance the country needs. In essence, a leader's self-interested resignation transforms a celebratory moment of state birth into an immediate crisis of leadership discontinuity and institutional weakness, giving the international community ample reason to wait and see if the new country will actually survive.
Yes, I hope you heard it clearly. We will do our analysis, but we shall leave an open mic. In case, whenever you feel like to call, you can call in and put mouth on what we, because in this issue of Mazen Nandi Kano, ka Ojena Nigeria akwụkwọ ka ọ sign ora iche na ọta ha gwabara ya. Iche na ọta ha gwabara ya.
If you want to say something, you come.
Because in social media. The thing has want to become a topic. Listen to this as we move.
Yes, the resignation of a leader immediately after declaring independence, especially if their motive is to escape prior arrest, can significantly delay international recognition for the new country.
Do you hear this? The danger. Now, yes, the resignation of a leader immediately after declaration of independence. Yes, okay, what Biafra now? He resign Uzieno. He amazing now. In Abuya, denounce all Biafra totally, outrightly. Oh, Yankee in Abuya. I said, especially if the motive is to escape prison arrest or prison detention, can significantly delay international recognition for a new country. Let me tell us one thing today. If you come to this Biafra name, do you know that Mazen Khan has gone viral? You don't know? Mazen Khan is viral more than our DPM. That is the truth. Mazen Khan is viral more than Simon and Joko. That is the truth. So anything we are doing is on behalf of what he have been suffered for. Look at it here. That Mazen Khan here on Aguya, ya just sign. What could you say? Just sign no. Sign on again. Ya sign of Kokuzi Biafra. Okay. Ya sign Uzieno can get away me. Is the question. Go where the free wear potter. And if from Mazen Khan as somebody who is afraid, who want to come out from this jump, or now go how many of women go here? After him in first arrest or potay, in of one in no corner in Quequestria. You're not gonna be a soon road. Have you been in the protest with Mazen Khan one-on-one and you listen to address or before we move from his house or why he cannot stop? We should be mindful of what things we say. We should be careful. I am being careful of things on social media. I don't just do things. Since all this years, I was just taking my time to prepare myself. Just that I will go to platforms so I can be able to say something reasonable. The resignation of Mazen Khan, a leader, immediately after declaration. Now, Mazen Khan is saying, but because of me declaring Biafra, they couldn't know queer. Niana Zieme, Kaya Rendu Apota, Kaya treat you own. Mazen Khan also the government that they should put him on house arrest for him to treat himself. Now, I get 10 house arrest. Go treat you own. Never said here Niku. Now we are sister happy at Yalaba. Do you understand that word Rubicon? You don't know nothing about it. Go and research. Go start from the research. What does it mean when your leader has said we have crossed Rubicon? All life and death, Kobuzi. All life and death, Kobu. Across Rubicon. Oboge on or Ronando. Come get what I'm not. What I'm looking for, whether life or death, that I will get it. This is what they simply mean. In our government can resign, no. You can work in a million mazan can sign in documents from the government right now. Nambu wagasuna be you could be a Friday one serious. No one can was weekend. No, I don't know to go no juku. Not be a here, Mekanatazi after 3 years or collapse by the Nigeria. Oh, Yakina one land the can, ya collapse the movement, cover Nigeria back. Or na chukwu make call the megwe juku e declare had words we declare and defend for 3 years or mesaka achi azo gini na make him today. If you say the only declaration is a start of the movement, not the end of it. Our declaration is where we will ginger up, where the work has begun. They said the declaration is a first step. That is, they didn't say that the declaration is the first step. They said that declaration is the first step. Chukwu emeka odumegbo Chukwu declare chayo felwa. Umazulika be menki ya just sign the same thing of felu kwa. Ima na enwe onye a na-afụ wee tu obodo egwu. Ona ima na Nnamdi Kanu na Simon Ekpa mbo wana atu egwu. Nibaso kwuru wanye na ekwu ima ha. Ona informa Nnamdi Kanu ihapụ sinala choko ora ke defend onwe. Ori ke egwu ona atu ya. Ori ko na eche. Ihe ahụ ị na-eche n'ime obi gị. Ori ko ihe anko na eche. If I may ask you, ori ke ihe ị na-akọ say happy. Ori ka maazị Nnamdi Kanu ona eche ụdị ihe ọ na-abịa n'ime obi. Imama de gro gwa ya, ime solo de we gwa ya, mere solo chiga soludo ji we chiga na-ewe iwe. Ime solo de gwa. Ima ihe ke this man nke o mazan kusa gro na ije mazan kana Jesus don just us na cho zefia. Ben mi madu bugu. Ime ihe ogware ya. Ime ihe ji Benjamin madu bugu aje yan n'imi ya. With Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Emu ihe anụmụ. Eme ihe agbara ya n'oji oji wee wepụsa ya n'akụkụ. Ihe yiri nke nwanya maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya aka n'akwụkwọ. Ihe yiri ka ya ịbụ ọnwa nyere ya ịdị ka oge a Satan na anwa Jesus Christ. Jesus ji wee sị ya, you Satan get behind me. Ọ pụrụ na Jesus ọkwa ya na-eji nwụ ọnwụ. But could be able to stand and said, you Satan get behind me. That is what you represent. One upon a maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwusa ka ọ dị ugbu a. Onwe ihe anyị ga-eji n'aka wee negotiate ya with Nigeria government. You don't know. That's what you were going. Niagara in the front of this war. That is why he told us that he will be in the front and be leading, not from the back. Where he is today, he is in the dungeon. And in the history of the country that I have checked out very well, who our scenario and their own are not the same. Are the same. The same thing Amazon can right now. Go choose 042. Good evening, I see you. I see you, my mommy, Rose. I see you. I see you, Michelle. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I see you, my humble line on Ezioku. Thank you, my senior comrade. I salute you. Thank you so much. You are telling Maazị Nnamdi Kanu go quit here. And now, you can here now. na Obru na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Esro, because of he was arrested and detained and tortured and resigned. Now significantly, no gauge, he's laying the international recognition for the new country. That is what it is. So he wants our recognition to be delayed more and some people to die more. You are Satan. You must get behind this movement by opening your mouth and be thinking of your sign of Kenya Kopota. You know, fear. That's why I told you the level where we are. This our common sense is no longer important. That is why I'm asking you, what is our problem? Is the way we are reasoning. The way we are reasoning is our problem of Africa. It's a problem of you who open YouTube and asking him to resign, to sign as a top. Kopota. Mazda Kano. Ihe ahụ na-eme ka ọ na-eme asị na ọ na-eme agba nwata ihe eji abụọ ọgaranya ọ sị ka ya bụrụ ogbenye. When they told you what it takes to be a big man, you say, well, no. That's what we are preaching on social media. You must stop. If you don't know what to say about Mazda Kano, remain silent. Don't bring that stupid African mentality advice. You are demoralizing people's morale. Ojuku fell. Wazuke fell. Even at this program, now international global community are going to look at the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with all the subjects and say no betray. I am mad to some people with what's coming from your mouth. Why international laws primarily see his resignation as a betrayer of a new country to delay their international recognition because of his selfish desire of freedom of himself. We must continue.
While international law primarily cares about objective criteria for statehood, political considerations, like stability and legitimacy, are crucial for recognition.
There's something I want to take from here. There's something. Legitimacy and the crucial for what? Recognition. Standing strong is all about, that's what I told you, what is going on. That is why when you see those who are shouting, Ngozi Rabeze is a politician, this one is a politician, they are all fools and vagabond. Umokoko, Anakinyo, Inege.
1. Instability compromises the effective government criterion. The most important legal political requirement for recognition is the existence of an effective government.
Is of existence of an effective government. The Biafra government today, in our form of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why when I look at all of you who refuse to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a president, I look at you, I get some angry. A name that will change his status. Yes, our leader is important, but that name, president, supersedes our leader. That name, president, that name, prime minister, names the world, don't play with it. The most important legal political requirement for recognition is the existence of an effective government. Power vacuum. Listen.
Power vacuum. The founding leader, who presumably commanded the loyalty of the military and the political elite, is the unifying figure of the new state. Their immediate resignation creates a sudden and dangerous power vacuum. Political fragmentation.
No, let us take it small. Like I said, our line is open. In case if you want to call and say something, you are free. Who is the founder leader of Biafra right now? Ekwe TV. I know it's you. You are welcome. Who is the founding father, president right now? It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told you that he is the overall general commands of all Biafra army. When it was ESM, he's the overall commander. Even though that he's in detention, what you will do that is somebody is acting, will be there, acting like our DPM is right now, on behalf of two of them. On behalf of Mazen and Simon Eba. That is why our DPM, our chief of staff, the surrogate is there. We get but everywhere. And those course now must go Hanobi. Who probably command the loyalty of the military and the political elite is the ununiform figure of the new state. The immediate resignation after our declaration. This man can resign, no. This is sign no. The immediate Mazen Nande can create a sudden and dangerous power vacuum. In a beer sign no. Ebe sign no get create. And you can work at the dear Salon. Ndi IPOB and as the Jafia and that man Jafia. Then you want to wear the Western design. Now, it simply means we are going to start afresh from day one. So, this is the community who trusted him for all these years in the dungeon without panicking or without betraying or without resigning. We look at that. We are not serious, and they will have to study to monitor the new government. How do you feel when it comes to a house where your father is still alive, and when your father departs, what you pass with the own money? Use it to compare the global stage. That's what I told you. We should not be reasoning the way we are reasoning. We must upgrade it because we are a country. And we are seeking for recognition. There is do's and don'ts. There is existing protocol of freedom. There is no shortcut to have a new country. You must pass it, even if it's 5 years. You must pass the same road. Another has passed. Namibia, they passed through that road. Eritrea, they passed through that road. Do you hear about the Seychelles? They passed through that road in Africa. The more I go, the more I see. They passed through all this road. I'm talking about Africa. Kenya passed through this road for good 10 years. Kenya, because of it was in the hands of Britain. Kenya is hold for 10 years. Okay, calculate from time of Owazurike or time of Mazen and the Kano, time of Ojuku to this era. How many years we are passing that through road? And you never ask yourself, why are we not going to the end of it? The world are watching. If what happened in time of Ojuku happened, the time of Owazurike or may happen at the time of Owazurike or Ojuku. Sorry, it never happened at the time of Owazurike, time of Ojuku. I repeat here again at the time of Owazurike. Yaki I'll repeat it again. I'm sorry for you. And from your information, remove emotion from this movement. But no hege one lelu neme gemeka onwetie. Yes, go choose. You got the answer. That is where this problem is getting us to. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sign any document in the point of in this point of time, international global community, they will be looking at our DPM with double eyes. Consider maybe this year or next year. How about what say again? Because how much I can be the for. And when you don't resist the pressure, that means now we become a new country. If some country attack you, you will denounce your country and fall back. That is what happened to Ojukwu. We must say this the way it is. The second of this page is bitter truth. The bitter truth. Yes, Sister Rose. Simon, we don't beg Nigeria to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, please, I want to know in the comment section. Have you heard every day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is begging Nigeria for them to release him? Have you? Have you seen for one day where Mazen Nandekano is begging Nigeria government to release him or for them to come? How many dialogue they may grow? How many diplomats Nandekano have we change their mind? It's an idea here. It's not going to be able Ojo. Or still giving a flag. Biafra say new nation. No one here, no one in society any debate. Or still in the hatch or giving a flag. At one going many of you under the police position say, and switch literally a position of Bonnet, Abraham, Abraham, Joe. There we need everything in between. We need those positions to be rapport, to be getting information from them. Or name Maro. Here have the Bemas and the Canada Baby, my Magosi Wella. Many attack what they Magos will defend the eye. Please, I stand to be corrected. I'm just have you had Mazana Cano begging Natrokia Joe Log, Mobnea Chokran Kiapota? All na Mazin Nandi can head out rantic or sign one, when near Nania on a bear corner. Obatra, Efria, or Kiara. He cares for the freedom of his people like Jesus Christ, who died for us to be alive. In my own life, I see Mazin Nandekano as second Jesus Christ. That is how I see him. You cannot fast second Jesus Christ. This is the way I see him by myself. I don't know about you. In here we're talking. Oh, if you open my platform, you can short walk down, walk a step and get behind me. I owe you no apology. Whether you come to my platform or you not come to my platform. And even that is because of the way I'm saying this, the way you're running away. Continue running away. One day you will see the truth and you will get shocked. Do I care? What I care so much is that to this legacy to stand and also work to the name of Mazaka to continue moving and the government understand it. I am begging to the government that it is a high time. And when I go to the party name, let me tell you one thing: the leader of Bangladesh formed a party name in America and the UK. How the better party will declare ZMAs, they will declare Rahman their president. Ezio win the Nahuko, Ezo. I am na Kinyo. Social media. If be on a platform of Mado, imagine what in here, a probably was a boss. He went to the platform on ya. A queen sugar much you one by one. Even a platform of lion, you never pay attention, listen here. You raise and can't help and carry me. You work as hey, you know, when I'm Mazampola and you put a Maz Nanekano, Yaja and Nigeria Cosa and our. It should go back one. Because lies and misinformation is very easy to go out. What is your problem? Why saying things that you never come across? You need to go and research to understand the level where we are. I keep on telling you, if you can't listen with your full mind, listen to with your ears open when we read all these documents, all these histories of the world, all these things they hide from us. Because Nankawa get what in high now to Ezora and Yezoro, they brand in there and can't I just sign or copota. If we born a good, this is when they appear. A man here on the not condemn, you know, maybe. So that is the most important thing. Now surrender of Mazin Nandekano, they create a power vacuum. Sorry, my people. Sorry, please. Now, Mazin Nandekano, so also na Simon Eba Branime. Biafra question na me adore gang. So also na Mazin Simon Eba no kwa n'ime o. Mazana Kano can no anime. I'm going to get instruction. Talk less of the more design. Okay, imagine here get men. More that sign. I will walk up. Go make his own. Go to Biafra. You will go and tell your father that. I don't condone nonsense. So you go and tell your father that word. So, in the midst of what we are doing, we must understand the level where we are, and the things that is acceptable, and things that are not acceptable, and things that will danger, things that will bring more danger into what we are doing. Even in the DOS in underground, or if you can do any member of DOS now, working hand the Kano, yes, I know what go the first. Did you see any member of the DOS in the IPOB one Nigeria? Did you see any of them saying Mazan Kansan or sorry? We had a good hand on the ground, we see again that when he comes outside, they will start it afresh. Hey, we want the mother why you want the mother go behind because the Biafra is the business of them. So you are looking at him. That is why I'm giving you names that have failed. In this sign right now, let there be life. How could you put sign? That is why we reintegrated back into Nigeria. Was it after one year mekwaya or sign okwa or nyukwa koko? In Urezie na mazi na Chukwu Emeka Odimegwu Ojukwu was on ground and declared it, and he fell. Being the present leader, he accepted all this your advice in our today. All this strong advice was what ends Chukwu Emeka Odimegwu Ojukwu. Our people lack patience. We lack that inner ability, that inner wisdom to stand at the main important thing. That is it. So when you sit down on your own time, what are you listening? What are you thinking? Or even a platform that show you repeat it again. Nonsense. Rubbish.
The political factions, regional warlords, or rival military commanders may see this as an opportunity to seize power, resulting in an immediate internal power struggle.
Do you hear this? Other political military commanders, other political functions, region, warlord, or rival military commanders may see this Mazin Nanekano sign as an opportunity to seize power. As an opportunity to see what? To see power. To seize power. Resulting in an immediate internal power struggle. Only that Simon Eber is inside. Gentle Butozo is his power. Who know how we have game. My brother, I am not going to go into the test now, but just follow this program, please. But I don't want to deviate. So now, only that man Simon Eber was arrested, and the gentle Butozo, Owam, and all of them, they seized power. What the government know how we're going to such a game. That is power vacuum. And it woke here. Now, open a mass in Nandekan, a bezen and Kayawa. Mwahuzi Kaga Wagi. Neighbor member of IPOB. iwere afia ekwu okwu mgbe ọbụla ọ dịla akwa ọpụta na ya na-ejekwa okwu Biafra enwezie na-ekwu okwu na-akpụ ya afa so onye ndu ọhasa lida mgbe ahụ agba gị akwụkwọ ị bịa kọwaa n'onwe gị. You now see the importance of him to remain where he is. The importance of it is that what you must know that every other country who their leader was arrested, I mentioned the current folly Damma. Thank you so much, coaches. You always on point this evening. Ihe aha ịma ha na-ekwu ya ya daa ọgwụ ya sign ọka ọpụta ihe ị na-ekwu bụ na okwu ataghị ezi na okwu akụkụ mmiri bụ na ị na-agwa mazị ka ya sọrị nda ka ọ wee ndụ ya pụta ka ọ kpọpụtazie mana ịmazi na mpụta ya na agwara hia na agwara hia na mpụta ya for him to be released because of his self-interest may delay the international recognition of the new country. No get delay the international recognition of the new country. No get delay. For him to do what? Oh, no, said yes, I know. I'm going to preach because yes, I know. No get delay. Then, not only that, Oga Bekuzi create more fracas, more function, more. In fact, everywhere about Champazimba, he was in hand. There was many divisions. You might know when they no because of this government, how they can here. Now, mass na can president saying yana weme, mo na asem ba unu prove. Mba ke gam. And then obozie ni na expect recognition if you are expecting the recognition to come in the next 10 years, then it will come in the next 20 years. Listen to what I'm glory. Listen to what I am reading. So you know what I'm saying in that sense. Listen to what I'm doing. Every level where we are, you don't put emotion into freedom. Alright, so say I want to go do it for now. Then other political powers will arise. And when all these things arise, what will happen? A way internal conflict, both in the social media more, a way internal conflict, both in those who claim they are military in the ground, a way internal conflict, both those claim they are army, both those claim they are ESN. More now we are sign our opota. Magahandi in India or sign our opota after 5 years to 10 years. Next in Mandela or sign now we stop war in fight after that regime. Ko when ya ho na talk oji we pota. Mazin Nanakan has no feelings of coming outside without freedom. He told all of us either he lowered in the grave or he raised the flag of Biafra. That is where he is. And he told you that he will be in the front and leading the movement. Listen, a country like Bangladesh, a country like Kenya, a country like India, a country like Namibia, a country like Eritrea who fought their freedom out from Ethiopia, all of them, their leader was arrested. Gloria, what is your name? You can't comment here again, but I don't take nonsense. Always subscribe. We say from my subscription. Talk all home. Do the shame. So, into what we are doing on this freedom in a Maria, it's never going to be research, and you cannot listen because our problem, the way we are reasoning. The way we reason upstairs here is our problem.
Section of collapse. The international community, watching this turmoil, will conclude that the new government is not effective and does not command stable control over its territory or population. This failure to meet the effective government test is a primary reason to delay recognition.
Do you see the way that the international community are looking? the international community watching this movement that we are into will conclude that the new government is not effective and does not command or stable control over its territory or population. This failure to meet this is a failure to meet the effective government test is a primary reason to delay recognition. Listen, when you come to this movement where we are, I want you to know one thing. You see, Nigeria to recognize us. Let me tell you what will happen. I have seen this program here before, but let me drag it back because of what we are doing right now, because this one called that program back. How can Nigeria recognize us? How? Can you tell me, you who wants Mazakan to sign and come outside, can you tell me how Nigeria will recognize us? If you can. On the comment section. How can a new country be recognized by oppressor or existing government like Nigeria? How can they recognize us? The recognition will come in this way. This is the only way in all the country. Those who fight like the way we are fighting. Those people who fight the way we are fighting, listen how they got it. Bangladesh, their leader, was arrested on the night of their declaration. Primary arrest. By who? By government of Pakistan. They are fighting to liberate themselves from. They now hold him. The second in command or whoever take the position stand up and make a declaration and they stand on that mandate. They did not beg Pakistan or Egypt where sign or cooperate. Do you know that now under the military regime of Pakistan, they sentenced Rahman to death? The Bangladesh people went and said, okay, and we are asking you, please, global community, please tell him to sign and come outside that we are not standing on our declaration again. No. What happened? Yanwa Keji, then some of the Pakistan military, the Bangladesh are the Jidendinkeha. They now come and hold them. Sometimes why I put Igbo, because I live with them around me. So the Pakistan people, the Bangladesh people like the Jidendinkeha, when protests of Bangladesh getting to UK and America, then the America and Britain now confront India as the closest country to play mediator with the power of America and the UK. Now what happened? The first one, they told them, Pakistan, you got to release this man back to his back as a leader, as a president. The people have started calling him their president. You have to release them. Then I will tell them to release those of you they are holding. Those of your men they are holding. Like what happened to Israel and the other people very last time ago. You remember? Now when they started this way, the Pakistan America for Najwa, what happened? The world powers who give order now confront them. That is what you will do. Then the only way you do is that from releasing him, you will recognize Bangladesh as a sovereign state. You who hold their leader will recognize them as a sovereign new state. Remember, he was arrested on March 26, 1971. The night they declare Bangladesh declare a declaration. Somebody rose up, like then we declare Bangladesh as a new country. Then a negotiation. From the negotiation, or from inside that negotiation, they have to bring Rahman out. Then why did Bangladesh release the military of some Pakistan they hold to the hands of India? Why India was keeping them? Then Rahman was flew from Pakistan to London straight away to UK straight away. That is where the authority was coming from, because that is where the protests had a get on the ground and the America. Then from UK now return back Rahman to India. Then the India and the Bangladesh, listen, they did not hold their citizens, they hold militaries. Now, from there, Guinea Weme, they now negotiate. Pakistan were recognized here January 1st, 1972, after 1 year, or closely 1 year, because it's 9 months or 11 months Sunday. They now get their own recognition. Can you believe here? Ndị Bruzo were recognized here as a sovereign state bụkwa Pakistan no ha alụ ọgụ jikwa dia lideji otu ejide Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Then coming to Kenya own. Ndị Kenya enweghị onye Britain ha ji. In all Britain ji Jomo Kenyatta ha ji ya. Then what happened? They happened that mgbe ndị Kenya bịara eme protest kwuba okwu tibe mba ụwa America ewe gbata ọsọ wee gwa London or UK or Britain, then let this man go back to his people. They have made a declaration. They have stand for 10 years, proving effective government. And the leader did not sign for 1 day. Because now America and UK, now you can sign and talk that Kenya is not going to be a free country from Britain. The man now said, Jomo Kenyatta now said no, that I will not sign. We want a new country. He stand on it, like Maazị Nnamdi Kanu standing today. You know you're telling Kenya now, we are not holding anybody from Kenya. We are not holding anybody from any Nigerian military right now, or any Nigerian top officer. We are not holding them. We are not even holding the Southeast governors or the senators. We are not holding them. Go and check history. Because what we are talking is something that follows history. Now, what happened when Kenya continuously doing standing, declared their country, for have their currency on their own? Britain was the first, after they released Jomo Kenyatta back to Kenya. America told them, release him back. It's Africa, and we have recognized them as a country. Oh, one case where negotiation. Don't attention on board because now they protest. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu no. Now only way he will leave from the front is by being in the prison in Nigeria. Yes, Jomo Kenyatta, you are right, my brother. This is how Jomo was released, and Kenya becomes a country. Let me stop here. If you can know the sense where I am driving, Glory, who was asking, so what sense am I making? Now you can see the sense after I block you. Because I don't romance word. That's why I told you. If you have subscribed my page, please or do unsubscribe. I don't care. I want those who reason, those who their inner akume is working. Those that community those are not intention. Like O2 I see Aguya resign. Oh, now can Satan not believe Jesus Christ. Jesus will say again, you Satan, get behind me. Even Paul or Peter will learn about Jesus Christ. Or say again, you Satan do what? Get behind me. Within yourself. The international community watching this time or this show in a language I give me explain. Sometimes when we go you go and can't have to the can't very simple no one. Now watch what is going on about Biafra movement. Would conclude that the new government declare and get this Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na obuna our leader outside the government are serious because all the fight we are fighting is meant that now freedom and Maazị Kanu is released, and only the governments are the one to do that. The Maazị Nnamdi Kanu can negotiate here from Nigeria. If you don't know it. That is why instead of you to be serious, supporting the government through fundraising, through everything you do, praising the government, letting the world know that this government is very effective, talking about our election, he now supports. Now, opposite no sign no. More about resign no. More about o denounce o Biafra na go denounce wa. Go we wendo. Gini we mezian. Mgbe ahụ nika anyị nwe iwe other interrogation that there's a very delay. Because na mbụ wa na-ekwu okwu na ndị Kano right na-ekwu okwu ya. Na-ekwu okwu na ọ bụ a leader who is fighting for a new country. Then when he was going to into his attention or to his understanding, na-emele official declaration again, na-enwele government, then what happened though? He becomes automatically president and he got his released. Other easy. On when you struggle to jump a fence, then when you come down, it will look like an fence here and all easy. I am not being happy on incarceration, but that is the road of having a new country. There is no other road. The other road is armed struggle. Now I gonna boy every day in Biafra land. Ababia ma mboto one negi ichiga call government in struggle. This is pure truth. When we dive into internal conflict, iga fundi ga also, iga fundi ga say money here and say Biafra biko. You are not prepared. That's why I ask you, have you prepared yourself more than the way you are before? Because a lot is happening, but a lot will happen. When Biafra comes, or wherever na atro one negenga, maki hokutre no, because na Finland that will hang for some 10 years. We must have pardon. But when our own going to that level of Finland, they can go. Why when our own going to Nikahobato Bieku, Nageji, Iwundi, Korea. Where to Makanda support or Mobunde no Sabo, or more than one nigga, more than a family brother. What the government Biafra as well as Nigeria. That is what you are, that is the level, that is how the spirit is pushing you right now. That is where you are going. You are deviating from the main thing. Change your step. To what we will change. Let's go number 2.
2. Erosion of political legitimacy and trust.
Erosion of political
Other states must decide if they want a diplomatic relationship with the new entity. Cynical foundation. The narrative that...
Listen here. Recognition is a political art. What is that our sister or that our brother about here? Politics. Oh God, what is Toshi? On the politics, politics. Politics. A freedom movement is all about politics. That you need to remove emotion from it. Ndị bahe na asị na obere nwa na-amụ iri elu na obi ga-esi ike ka ị mara nwata mụba elu nne ya mụba ibe akwa ihe a okwu Igbo. Obere nwa na-amụ iri elu obi ga-esi ike ka ị mara akwa eji ya wee kụọ egwu. If you remove that one, asịrị na nwata na-amụ iri elu nne ya na-amụ ibe akwa mana akwa nne ya na-ebe karịzie elu nwata na nwata ahụ abụrụ ọpọ ma rigo elu ọzọ ọ kwụsị iri elu mana ọ lisize nne ya na-ebe akwa rigo like Maazị Simon Maazị Simon ịkpa Ngozi Ọrabueze ndị a lesidoro ha ndị mmadụ na-ebe akwa ha na-eti polisi ebe a na ọ dịkwa mma ọ na ịchọ na Ngozi Ọrabueze na family member ọ na-enwe ndị kpọrọ ya si ya kwụsị ihe ọ na-eme ngwa na gba DPM kwa ya sign out pụọ ka ị marazie na nke ya nwa declare ya n'onwe ya na enwere resign ga Brian the worst thing na ọ bụ in fact we are starting afresh. Ndị a dịkwa very important o na ka pet ya to encourage ha much because na ịghọta game a na-akụ ịghọta egwu a na-agba ihe na-agba egwu mkpọsịrị m anya. If you see me, I see you. If you don't see me, I don't see you. If you cry, I don't care. Me, I don't care. Oh, egwu aka na-agba na egwu mkpọsịrị m anya egwu aha na-eme agụsị nwata lekwa ihe eji abụọ ọgaranya. Look at how you be big one saying no, I don't want this big one, let me remain the way I am. Oh, ihe nke na-agwa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka o mee at this stage, at this movement that we're into right now. Other states must decide if they want a diplomatic relationship with the new entity, All how McCordry, all you do about politics. Nobody will say about it. Free is about politics. Take it or you leave it. You can work. Now all these countries organizing like as no political art. Then who are now going to go into the politics and ako? When you give na na-egwu na ihe a na-ekwu na politics they can cha na atụ atụ iwe nka tina nke iri nka onye akwụkwọ anyị pịa ya wayo igbo oyi otu aka freedom. That is freedom in Africa. That is fighting for a new state. I have also read to you here. Now we difference than Nigeria government is mass and the can. Now all these he release or he negotiate with the bandits. Then it is mass and the. Do you know why? Because the bandits are not fighting to divide Nigeria. They are fighting to Islamize Nigeria as one country under Islamic agenda. But Maazan is fighting to divide Nigeria. That is why it's very hard. His own is one of the most hardest one. That is where he is. Instead of you to encourage him, we have that thing you are seeking, we have gotten our DPM. Our DPM wants to say, I thank God and 1 year work for 1 day because I can if you go here. No, no, Maazan can call sign or sign of the Obronis. Open my GPH. What you are sick, we have got because of that. Or you sign anything, have a sign. Simon so even you agree, I go the same one. We must continue. The narrative that the new country was founded primarily to grant a leader personal legal immunity. Listen, I want to listen here.
The country was founded primarily to grant its leader personal legal immunity, a state of convenience, undermines the moral and political legitimacy of the entire project. It suggests the cause was not true national self-determination, but a self-serving bargain. Uncertain successes.
Do you hear something here? Now, if the narrative, the leader, personal immunity, a state of confidence, undermine the moral and the political legitimacy of the entire project, it suggests that the cause was not through non-nation. It's a self-determination, but what? But selfish or openly bragging to make just a name. So you want Maazị Nnamdi Kanu after all this, governor also be American like Wazirike, Abekwe and they betray. Listen, let us continue.
The successors who take over after the resignation are instantly vulnerable to the charge that they are merely puppets or that their authority is tenuous. No foreign government wants to risk recognizing a regime that might be toppled next week.
Do you hear that? No country, no international community want to recognize a country that tomorrow, next week, or resign, or posa. The whole world, Amarago and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, a separatist movement. No, now he's fighting for his people to be free. With what? Having a new country, which was declared on November 29, 2024. He was arrested before the declaration. The declaration will trigger something less than my people. Do not be deceived. Do not be what? Deceived. Do not be deceived. On certain successor, the successor who take over after the recognition, after the resignation of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, or not sign or all those are instantly vulnerable to change that they are moral purpose of their authority treasure. No foreign country want to recognize or remember such a state who their leader has been what? Resign. The main leader. Do you know that is the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a president will drag attention of the international community to give us pity? And they call him Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the president of United States of Biafra. Hashtag Nigeria/Britain. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the president of United States of Biafra. This name has a very big favor. More than our leader Onyendu. In politics, what do they use? President, prime minister, vice president. This is what they use. The risk that this is going to risk the recognition. Those that want to give recognition will look at us and say, no, they are not serious. So, Ojukwu fall, sign one. Owazwike fall, sign one. Each of our kind of sign or fall on yan. Kagin we mezian. Kiwe again no obu na government here and government here right now with our depression. No obu na again recognition in the next 2 years, Kenya in the next 20 years. Because the world we like to watch now, how legit and how trustable and how prepared in the government are. I ask no when nature. When you have a father, when you have a grandfather, you have a father. When something comes into your family, in the first place, the grandfather will carry it. Somebody has said, nah, let us not do this thing because of the grandfather. I am living because of your father. Oh, but that is where all these things are things you need to think. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our father. You know how a family is when father is alive, how old money they used to attack the family, and when he's not alive. That is where when you put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there, then you will understand what he's fighting for, why he's trying to defend himself, why he's not even panic about living the way where he is. And again, one check up Biafra broke a failure for second time, for the third time. We fail woefully, no matter what. We fail. Time of our week, we fail also. Now I want him to also fail 3 times. Mbo will look at us and say they are not serious people. If they give them a country, they cannot control it. When the pressure after one bomb, the country now those countries who recognized Biafra in 1967 to 1970, they are watching. They want to see how stable our DPM is leading, that is leading the government. They want to see how the government is functioning. They want to see, that is why they refuse to give recognition for now. And the wisdom of you to do things that will lead, the holding of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the main thing that we are going to use to draw international pity and also to do what? To get what we are looking for. This is how it is. Look at it in the night. When you are sleeping in the night and a dog enters inside the house and your father is alive, he's not the first one. He will put all of you at his back and they stay at the front. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for you. So yeah, was your father? Yeah, your father or to be your father. You know, cheesy. Reason. Moral harder. Let us listen.
Hazard. Recognizing a state born from a leader's legal escape sets a dangerous precedent in international relations, making it less palatable for established states concerned with the rule of law and anti-impunity norms.
Now, I never even got here. Recognizing a state born from a leader. Recognizing a state born from a leader. How did we get here? I want to ask you, I heard voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Which voice you had? The second voice you had is the voice of Mazi Simon Eba. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the grandfather of us. Mazi Simon Eba is the direct father. The mother is Dr. Ngozi Odabueze. Whether I like it or not, look at how these three things connect together. And that is what makes a very big, large family. Are you following? This is fact and figure. This is pure fact and figure. Look at it here now. Am I the one saying this is the international who got recognition? This is what they put in the document and keep somewhere. If such a thing happen, legal escape set a dangerous legal escape of Mazen and the Kano. Signing, Corona, we just sign no. As no again, legal escape set a dangerous movement or set a dangerous delay for international recognition. Yes, sign, Mazen and the sign no copota. I sign no copota. Mazen can sign and come outside. That mind you have is not mind used to do a freedom fighting. That is not the mind to get a new country. Go and ask very well. I have called the Biafra and asked them. No, I get change the mass now. I will do mine to be there, but let him come outside and save my unborn children. No one with the power. They won't have the power. Look at it here now. Recognizing a state born from a leader, a legal escape because of detention or torture is a very big dangerous happening or delaying international recognition, making it less comfortable for establishment a state. I hope you had it. Under this one is to escape. Can we maybe can a government wear grant here? Call even if they call wear laba. I've seen but they have legal escape. One or drop easy. Bana going to wear na account. The movement is not for child's play. The movement is not a child's play. You know, social media, money here na kurandi mado. Can you be na go to see vomu Biafra more make go be how we enjoy. It's not a child's play. Risking or renewal conflict. Listen, can you ya now? Listen, can you hear? Can you under the eyes of the international communities? How they are seeing him?
3. Risk of renewed conflict. The resignation, especially if tied to a peace deal with the former sovereign power, carries the risk of internal division.
The resignation, especially if ties on the peace delay, on a peace deal with the former sovereign power, carries the risk of internal division. Let me repeat it again. No magwe Igbo. Nsogbu dia maọbụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu eweje na Nigeria okwu nke udo ka o wee si n'ime Nigeria wee pụta na ọ ga-ebutere anyị ọtụtụ nsogbu na ọtụtụ ọgba aghara dị n'etiti anyị wee nwee ọtụtụ ndị nọ na ngalaba dị iche iche. Ọkwanye ka na-ekwu okwu ya here. Na ọ bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwere ka ọ nara peace from Nigeria. Hey. Ogenede. Na ọ bụrụ na stage anyị nọ now emego declaration ọtakwa na ọkịta emego declaration na ọ bụrụ na o kwere ka ọ nara peace n'aka Nigeria wee pụta n'aka sovereign power ya bụ Nigeria government na power ha n'okpuru ọchịchị Nigeria na ọ kwere ka akpa peace ntụ na-ekwu peace political solution ka ọ kwere ka ọ nara ya. Gịnị mere na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwe ha nara political solution ka ọ na ichere na president ha arịa ọjọọ ọ na ịma ha na ọ bụrụ na ọ jere nara political solution na ọ ma ha na ebe ọ nọ today na ọ pụtago sense. Gịnị bụ political solution? Mechie ọnụ ekwusi n'okwu Biafra. Wow, let's answer this call. Hello? Wait, network. Hello?
Yes, good day.
Yeah, good evening, ma. You're welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, you're hearing you. You're welcome. Good evening. Good evening from here. You're welcome.
Yes, good day. And so my name is Lovina Richards.
Okay.
Based in Jamaica.
All right.
So I'm actually the USB administrator for Jamaica.
Okay.
And I'm a member of the state of Odumegu.
All right. You're welcome.
Platform.
Me too. I'm from Odumegu also.
Oh wait.
Yeah, I said I am from Odumegu also. I am from Odumegu.
Okay, great. Yes, I saw your number in the platform.
Okay. Right on.
So I know we don't know each other.
Yeah.
Okay, from before, and honestly, I am not the type of person to disturb others for favors.
Okay.
But I felt the need to reach out to my fellow brothers and sisters for assistance.
Okay.
Yeah, so I currently have a financial issue.
Okay.
I have a debt with my bank that I'm supposed to settle by November 7.
Okay.
And I don't know if you will be able to assist with any amount.
Please, I am on live program. Call me when I finish the program, please.
Oh, live program. Oh, sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, my people, we'll continue. Because what we are doing is worth doing. So, my people, like I said, our line is still open for those who want to call to make contribution into what we are doing this evening. You know the number to call: +9 7 3 3 60 51 337. Only on WhatsApp. I repeat it again: +9 7 3 3 60 51 337. Only on WhatsApp. In case if you want to call, we welcome your call. Remember, where we are on the risk of renewed internal conflict. Because when you ask him to resign, have you think of things that surrenders him for him, things that surrenders everything? My example, you call that phone, please. Not on this one. My example line is here. Let me use the other line and the one we use for phone call. Because the one is calling is one I am using for the program. Mazi humble lion. Mazi humble. Yes, you got the other. Yeah, Mazi, good evening from here. Yes.
Good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I believe you are hearing me.
Loud and clear, Anyauma.
Okay. So that because of what happened yesterday,
Yeah.
Because of what happened yesterday, when we are about to end our program, when this issue come up. So I'm very happy that we are here to correct it so that Biafrans will understand that maybe, I don't know how we put it so that maybe, but thank you so much. That is only what I have to tell you for bringing this up so that our people will understand.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's like you're on live program, right?
Yes, I'm live.
Oh, because I hear from background. what we have to do is we must say the truth at all time. The only thing that anybody can stop us now, let's see if we cannot be able to research. But once I listen to something, that thing has been getting my attention, my brother. Only my job is to go take my time to dig out the information. That is where we are. We are. See, the Biafra where we are now is not where our common sense we apply. No. We are now that way, and where Mazen Kanu told us, the way we reason has to change. What keeps us where we are is the way we are reasoning. That is why we are looking at, we should tell him to sign and come outside. Now, the end on the risk. Now, Mazen Kanu be sign, no, where JP stock, na kind of Nigeria, where the evil na political solution. Political solution on this movement is when the international community interfere and ask to be negotiate or Nigeria to recognize us. That is the only political solution is gonna work. Why did you not ask? When we never declared, why did they not give him political solution then? And they just discharged him and told him to start coming to court more and more. If you hear the side of Mazen Kanu release here through Nigeria government, he not have pardon or not peace talk. I'm gonna arrest every day, and by that time his life is in danger. I will give it to you tomorrow. Can you know the danger also the one in your hand? I will call sign no. That sign no peace with Nigeria. You know we are denounce all Biafra. That is just in a very straightforward way. It pierced my heart when I'm hearing such a thing because of things I have already found out. That is why it's always boiling in my heart when I see somebody saying that they're now call sign or call porter. That one can start glory. Glory. If the Nigerian want me to be there today, I will go. But let him go because his freedom from him to be here will bring Biafra more. But he said that he will be in the front of this war. That he's going to lead by the front. What is doing? He's leading from by the front. It's my right. That's for Biafra. In a court, no right here. No be sign up to have rights. Never right here. It is shown that Biafra for a country. You don't say why you know a concept. Listen, you can see by a shop okay now. Oh, Tumbo, what's the lemons and the cano anya now? More our sign or near Biafra. Listen.
Betrayal of hardliners.
Betrayal of hardline. No, is not a sign now. No betrayal the struggle. No, the betrayal the new government they declare. No, it's in the government. Oh, what you mean? And the government here will betray declare. Oh, Messiah. I'm sorry for you.
Factions within the independence movement who are committed to the cause, not just the leaders.
Faction within the independent movement who will commit to the cause. Many factions they grow more. Some people now quiet under IPOB na Mazen Nande cannot in charge. Mazen Nande cannot sit in the MShala today. In the IPOB, eke wakwa nke ha. Look here. As now, betrayer of all headlines. No, I have highest betrayer. Then again, functions within the independent movement who we are committed to the cause will start having their own group. A divide, yeah. Yeah, that is internal risk of renewed internal conflict. On our sign, no risk of more internal conflict. Yeah, pota. I'm working gentle na butozo. Nka hezuberege. I'm working kendi fallback. Ozuberege. I'm working kendi RCC. Ozuberege. I'm working First Unite. Or the other game. I'm working adult. Imezi again. More reason and think. We are not here to do propaganda. We are not here to humble one. That is how we are going to go. Then we can be able to go what we are looking for. Ije problem humble lion e sere asese eba anpoa je ball je call e na akọ ihe no ihe ma ka esu ebido ya ki we buto program you know mass platform has mass humble lion can we need discuss na mass kan je sign work okazi ibu a leader of Biafran people okuya ba se je ko mana no get hand go off ma e no cham se bra je now beze ki ni ya na uju come and listen to it very well.
legal freedom, may view the resignation as a betrayal. They may refuse to accept the new government or the peace agreement, launching an insurgency.
Listen from this place. Not just the leader a legal freedom. Not just the leader a legal freedom. Once a new country is being declared, may view the other countries, listen, the international community may view the resignation or resigning or sign as a highly betrayer into the new government. A very big betrayer. Kaga segna Mazin Nande Kano betray Kwana Kinelidia Kojeme. Before you say something, think of things that surrenders what you want to say. Oku abu free, oku meaning, and the oku de allegedly, oku ne seek. They may refuse to accept. Okay. They may refuse to accept the new government or the peace agreement, launching and what? Insurgency. Mbo nwere ike ịjụ na ha amaghị kwa recognition nke bụzi insurgency, nke bụzi insecurity wee bịazi n'ime onwe anyị. Like in affair now. Like what we are seeing now. So here to the Nobuni can the kind of sign or Cambo refuse the international recognition. Let me tell you the truth. Our international recognition, what we push it come fast as what we are doing, and also Mazan Canada place on and they go Nigeria court. The more I drag here, the more it now goes viral. Let me ask you this question. The way say Koku Mazan and Can last year, or do you say we are right now? The way people was talking about Mazin and the Kano, is it the way they are talking about it right now? Is it not great? Is it not going more? Is it not getting more momentum? More? Is it not increasing more and more? Is it not increasing? Now, his Nigerian government is saying I had to go 6 months. Now 6 days. You must not about 90 days. Or no way you must within yourself. Or easy about how strong he is in the mind. Forget the weakness of the body. The strong is lion strong. The heart is a lion's is a lion heart. Even he's more than the lion. And what is in the heart of that man you see there? That is why we are in the protest in Akwa Ibom. They blocked road. He came down. He asked us to go back. I know here now. Or what you put back? He lost on a fire. That is the leader we have. That is the president we're talking about. This is somebody I have met one-on-one. Listen, have interaction. Joy Ajojo. Oh, yeah, Ketro. Na signa mbo wana signa no one general peace talk with Nigeria government. No betrayal, kana affair, and not the men how they withdraw their attention that they will hold their recognition to the new government because now the old that is the father. That is it. So na ihe na achekwa na okwu nke aka gị ma ọ bụ na atụkwatazina na onwe ebe odu aga na problem more and more. Pray for him. Pray for him to be strong. Pray for a good head for him. That is all we needed to encourage him to see that we are outside are standing strong. If you preach here, humble lion. Go where no one he neku, na bagarial. When he neku ne bring get what answer. Yes, number to call, Linus, number to call is +9 7 3 Sorry, let me repeat it because network move there's the attack on the page. So let me call the number again. plus 9 7 3 6 0 5 1 3 7. That is my number. If you want to call, that is the number to call. The number is plus 9 7 3 6 0 5 1 3 7. Only on WhatsApp you can get me. No direct call. It's not allowed. So I want you to really know the level where we are and watch the world, what they are watching as they are talking, what they are watching to happen. If it go this way, they go this way. If it goes right, they floss in the right way. The right way is for him to be in the front and be leading. That's why he's not running. He's not afraid. He told you in the court, I smile. He smiled right to agitate for Biafra in front of the Nigeria court. When you see Martin and the count today rose up, do you still fear inside him? Do you see him as somebody who is under panic for him to live where he is? Did you? Oh, he ain't done now. Go now. Oh, my dear. Yeah, man. Okay. Or was Rika my because was Rika got this level? Oh, no, was Rika got to international level? Or my mistake? Even despite everything, nobody could not accept when our people was pushing him because of the thing is too much. You cannot joke. If such a thing happen right now, are you going to see stand on the side of the government? Are you going to stand in the name of Biafra? If you look at the genocide, if you look at our war between Biafra and Nigeria, there is a family who was in front of the Britain and the Nigerian army. They deny Biafra. They shot him dead. Tony and Nima Kokofia on everybody to such a video. Whatever, Nante Nani had the hacker drawn. I think our brother is a DOS. Nante Nani had the hacker drawn. In a care, but I was going to Katana care and edge. In a care bendos. So in Ugonian from those who are watching us. Namazan can one just not peace talk. Not going to betray a couple. Now I am with the new government. Oh, yeah, could you or was wicked another? Yeah, I mean, what was the poop? Or what the Hana chose able Biafra inside one Nigeria. So in here, he knew which Mazan Nande can. Please hold on, my people. Let me check something because the voice cannot. Network is somehow okay. There is a phone call here. Oh yeah, I wonder. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, all from where you are listening. Yeah, because when you're here, you get clear. Yes, you are welcome. Thank you so much.
Okay. I so much appreciate your effort here. I'm just seeing you for the first time. And the way you are doing it, I love that. You know, I was the one commenting about my landlady and my landlord.
Okay.
You see, this signing of issue, the people think that to sign something is very easy, but the implication of it is what they don't know.
Yeah.
If Martin and the cannot try to sign anything that would jeopardize all the effort he has been making for years, you know, he has told every person, and I know him by the grace of God, he cannot sign anything.
He will never.
What I want to clarify anybody hearing me now is this. I want to give two issues that happened to me and in Lagos. Those issues, one, where I was living, my landlady gave me a quick notice to quit without doing anything. I'm not owing him, I'm not owing her, I didn't fight her, I didn't destroy anything in her house, only just because we prayed. He said we should leave. I said, okay, now you have to give us time to quit. He said, no, we must quit within 3 days. I said, it's never done that way. She now prepared a letter from the lawyer that we must sign to quit. I said, it's not done that way. the lawyer has to summon us. We got to her to the office. The lawyer insisted that we must sign, that when we sign, he will now go and take the landlady to allow us. I look at it, I said, this is wrong. You are not talking to a baby. Even if I didn't go further in education, it doesn't mean that I will not know what is right. If he cannot beg this woman to allow us to live, or when we got house, it's not when we have already signed, we will now beg mama, because whatever we sign is binding on us. That
exactly.
will fit within 3 days. That will fit within 3 days. I said, we are not signing. He said, hey, is that what? Okay, you people are showing stubbornness. My brother, I didn't sign anything. Till the time I got my way. I don't want to go deep what happened later.
Yeah.
Because we're on air. So till I got my way, I got out of that place. So that's the implication.
Network. His network is bad. I don't know for him or from my side because. Okay.
Another thing that happened where I was working. I don't want to mention his name, but if I say what I want to say now, you will know. The chessman in Africa or in Nigeria. I was working with that company.
Okay.
Something happened where I was working. They gave me another option that this is how we should do. This is how I should do. I said no. This is not my appointment letter stated. This is what my appointment letter stated. If that's the case, I have to resign. My brother, I put my resignation letter. They summoned me. That why did I resign? Instead of them to put why did I resign, they now said who told me to resign? I said I didn't. The way you put the question is not the way you're supposed to do. They now shouted, they wrote them all the executives of that company. So they don't know what they're doing. I said, I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but what you should have asked me, why do I want to resign? Not who asked me to resign. They say, okay, if that's the case, they will get back to me. So some people now said, no. What will happen is that I should write apology letter. But what we are talking now is signing of a thing, signing of a deal. Before you sign, you know the implication of what you are trying to sign.
Yes.
They say I should. Some people now pressurize me that I should sign, that I should write apology letter where my handwriting and my signature will be there. I said, for God's sake, why should I write apology letter? There are 3 things that can make you. They didn't sack me. I resigned. They didn't sack me. And what can make company to sack you is when you are insubordinate, through fighting or stealing.
Yes.
These 3 things, I didn't commit any of them. I resigned willingly. So telling me to write a resignation letter doesn't come here. They say, I'm proving stubborn. Okay, they did it. They write their letter that they have accepted my apology, my resignation letter. They have accepted it. Now, my brother, let me tell you, if I had written that apology letter, they will still sack me and they will still lay many things on my head.
Yes.
Because they will say, okay, if it is not committed anything, why do you not write apology letter? Because you have to reason it. Someone telling you to write apology letter when you did not commit any crime and you are writing it and signing it, which means you committed something.
Exactly.
So anybody telling Nazim Nandikawa to write it, to sign anything, they will just let him. He has lost many things. His daddy died. Their mom died. Many people have gone through the process. So any other thing he's signing now, I don't think that thing he will sign now will bring those people that have already gone.
Also, inside on a money or because some others know when he home. Or you want to sign no, I'm not going to way him. Can you want to sign offer?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not. It was like a real plan. But I'm against it. What are your things?
Yes, now.
Because am I him as I said?
Exactly.
Oh, what does it need like a big over him with him? Am I him as a Tigaka now? Didn't go on signing. Didn't go on a report also in him. So that time, we're not allowed to go and encouragement to say, I'll sign outside the corporate or yeah, but chance to dama can demand. I can't go court today. You have one that now. You know a case to answer.
So a case to answer.
Your own has said the young with a case. Now, how was the case? The young, glory at the young. I was so so man, I have the number.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, you see, one them just be safe, we do. Yes, I have a number in my program. Yes, you are free to chat here or send message here. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, so amen, my brother. Thank you. Yes, we have a missed call. Let us return those calls before we move forward. We have a missed call. Okay, he didn't pick. Let us continue until when he calls back. We are going to finish this the danger. We must finish this danger this night, no matter what happens. Then the call can continue coming. Now you have understand the risk of Yahweh say one obona. How can agbadi assign or gini come on assign akwụkwọ. So ihe na agbadi ya kwere na obe terrorist okwe. Ihe na gwazi na kan mazana okay accept na you igbo onye ile ana the document bra George in the first place. Ihe kwetara abo ihe na agwa ya o sign no kweta na ya mere ihe niile ahụ ụmụnne m. When he accepted to sign, that's he agreed that he accepted that he committed all the whole crime. You don't know that also this political solution, not to be involved. The way he accepted the political solution, he simply means that he accepted all the things that no mere. I hope you are listening with your men oblangada. What you anybody butu kwa ebi na he ga we. Jugudi ihe ọ na sign kwa pota o gene de ha. Kedu ihe o mere? Ọ na agwa today na o nwe ihe mere. And nke mo mako na o nwe ihe o mere. Look at this our brother, what he explained here is passing through. Obu na o jere sign akwụkwọ ahụ. Enwe anything that the landlord or landlady has boria o mere eziokwu. Ọtakwana na mgbe mmadụ ji aka ya na ọchị ma ya onye ndi ya onye isi ogbu n'olu na enye wrong advice. That is when Satan has started possessing you. And once this starts possessing you this way, tomorrow you will be against this government. Tomorrow you will be against this government. Tomorrow you will turn against the government. Be mindful of the spirit that comes inside you to push a word out from your mouth. When the word is not to encourage, but when the word is to discourage, run away from it. The spirit that is said who follows those who have left the government and are the same spirit that are following you. Be careful. Pray. When you think you are standing, watch very well so you will not be able to fall. Bible also said it. Ngewa onye na-eche na ị na-eguzo ngi lezikwa anya ka ị ghara ịda. When you are thinking you are standing strong, check very well if you are falling without knowing. Pray and be strong.
Taking a side in what is rapidly becoming a civil war within the new territory, further delaying the diplomatic acceptance the country needs. In essence, a leader's self-interested resignation transforms a celebratory moment of state birth into an immediate crisis of leadership discontinuity and institutional weakness, giving the international community ample reason to wait and see if the new country will actually survive.
I hope this is conclusion of it. I hope you have seen the danger. Now, within this danger, I want to ask you if you call on this phone or comment. Do you think Mazan can sign or Yakam? With all this danger you had here, Mazan can to resign or call sign or call Wepota. Which one do you think? Foreign powers, we do what? They will hold the recognition because it would mean taking a side in what is not becoming the civil war. Now, how man support to lead into civil war? What is that in the internal conflict, the divisions that will arise? Kind of about internal war, your civil war within us. You don't know that we are into civil war within ourselves. What is fallback doing? What the IPA Nigeria doing? We are fighting civil war within ourselves. That is, they call it civilian war, internal civilian war. That is what we are into right now. That is what Adochi is doing. That is the Chika Audrey. Adakwole. That is what he is doing. That is what Vagabond is doing. Abakrawa. Faceless Unite. Ene ekwu okwu maazi na ndụkọ na afọ ihu anya ndị mmadụ na-eso onye afọ ihu anya ifere megbukwa gị nwa bingo onye na-eso bụ Adakwole ga-ewe ihe oji a na-agwa gị na once a new country declare grow na the leader amaje sign akwụkwọ ọbụla no declaration of that new country and the diplomatic movement dị ya n'ime bụ ihe ga-release ya wee jize ya wee mee negotiation Nigeria wee recognize ya Biafra as a state, as a sovereign state. Ọ ihe a bụ general of Ile Fraiko here na mgbede a. Like I told you, our line is still open for you if you want to call. If you have anything to say on what you heard this evening, you are free to call, to join your voice on our own voice, to make it go viral, my people. Yes. I will allow you to play fully without saying a word 2 times. So in case, if you want to record it, I give it to yourself. So when you jam those people, play it for them to hear. That is why I am bringing all these things out. Everything that leads to our organization, we have it too. The document is everywhere. It's under. Anyway, they look at what we do when they hide all of them. But we'll be able to be taking our time to be getting it one after the other and bring it to you. Your own job is to share this program, like the program, subscribe on the YouTube page. Then also call, make your own comments. I have speak for 2 hours, and that is what this document takes us to explain it very well. And I hope you got something this evening. I hope we educate ourselves on I hope we have educated ourselves on this aspect of the danger. Then by tomorrow we are going to discuss the benefit Dinia Otuoge sign. The benefit Dinia Otuo Maz and the cannot sign. Listen to this again. I will play 2 times. If a call comes in, we will pick. This is time for call.
Yes, the resignation of a leader immediately after declaring independence, especially if their motive is to escape prior arrest, can significantly delay international recognition for the new country. While international law primarily cares about objective criteria for statehood, political considerations, like stability and legitimacy, are crucial for recognition. 1. Instability compromises the effective government criterion. The most important legal political requirement for recognition is the existence of an effective government. Power vacuum. The founding leader, who presumably commanded the loyalty of the military and the political elite, is the unifying figure of the new state. Their immediate resignation creates a sudden and dangerous power vacuum. Political fragmentation. Other political factions, regional warlords, or rival military commanders may see this as an opportunity to seize power, resulting in an immediate internal power struggle. Perception of collapse. The international community, watching this turmoil, will conclude that the new government is not effective and does not command stable control over its territory or population. This failure to meet the effective government test is a primary reason to delay recognition. 2. Erosion of political legitimacy and trust. Recognition is a political act. Other states must decide if they want a diplomatic relationship with the new entity. Cynical foundation. The narrative that the country was founded primarily to grant its leader personal legal immunity, a state of convenience, undermines the moral and political legitimacy of the entire project. It suggests the cause was not true national self-determination, but a self-serving bargain. Uncertain successors. The successors who take over after the resignation are instantly vulnerable to the charge that they are merely puppets or that their authority is tenuous. No foreign government wants to risk recognizing a regime that might be toppled next week. Moral hazard. recognizing a state born from a leader's legal escape.
Listen, now the international community actually recognize the country Gabo talk of the topic, talk of the town in the next week. Any recognition about talk of the town, and they go na leader has go well, na leader had deny no so see.
Sets a dangerous precedent in international relations, making it less palatable for established states concerned with the rule of law and anti-impunity norms. 3. Risk of renewed conflict. The resignation, especially if tied to a peace deal with the former sovereign power, carries the risk of internal division, betrayal of hardliners. Factions within the independence movement who are committed to the cause, not just the leader's legal freedom, may view the resignation as a betrayal. They may refuse to accept the new government or the peace agreement, launching an insurgency. International caution. Foreign powers will hesitate to extend recognition because it would mean taking a side in what is rapidly becoming a civil war within the new territory, further delaying the diplomatic acceptance the country needs. In essence, a leader's self-interested resignation transforms a celebratory moment of state birth into an immediate crisis of leadership discontinuity and institutional weakness, giving the international community ample reason to wait and see if the new country will actually survive.
I hope you had it here. As noble self-interest of the leader, Epota. I here no pay betrayal. America, UK, EU, all these colonies look at it at this stage where we are. After declaration, all the more than a declaration. Once a declaration, you become a sovereign state. Then those here, affair to get recognition. The ones that is being held is also the easiest way to get international recognition. So tomorrow we are going to discuss the benefits. And after our declaration, recognition. It doesn't matter. He has chosen his life to live. Or he never called you to come and help him. So please, like and share. I'm going to end this program because I don't want to pass 2 hours because of those who are going to watch it later. I thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. From me, from
Mazi Kevin. Ndewo, Mazi Kevin, ndewo. Ndewo, ụmụnne ndewo. Mazi ndewo.
Ana m anya moto so enwe m ike ikwu okwu nego.
Okay. Because of that thing, yesterday, I am ejiri play here this thing. Because when eji that thing, biagawa far. I be biagawa far. So as soon as the kwenye na platform humble lion. So Chineke mebere then Mazi Biafran TV have to come and clear the air, and you watch yeah. I be na ekusi na ahia ahia nje mege program. Why ni owu ahia nje mege program? Ahia nje mege program maka nwanyi isi ofia na edina n'ime ofia. So before that thing I come up, but thank God that now we have to clear the air so that to make this platform can the madam here platform representative. So thank you, and I believe in based on here I don't know yesterday,
Yeah, but kita ambata good evening kambata.
Check me for up the program.
Yeah, but I know the last thing the last thing about.
Okay, thank God. So
let me continue driving.
Okay. Biafran TV, Mazi ndewo.
Mazi, I'm leaving from here.
Mazi the Kevin the here. People now say also follow her by the program. But I believe not gonna give watch here, I believe not gonna give watch here. So you really done a great job. Because even when I told the money shall go hata. So that tomorrow can happy say, look at what they are saying in a humble lion
platform.
Okay, I really thank you so much. I really thank you.
No, I think maazị Humble o nwere nke ihe ma ọ bụrụ na ngwụọ ibere ị ga-asị maazị na-akara ya biko ya nọ ekwe ebe ahụ ọ nọ achọghị m ịgụ nke ahụ because nke ahụ na-agụ akwa ma agụọ ya otu ha si wee lie na ọrụ ọnọdụ edere so o nwere ya ka nji wekwe na ebe anyị nọ kịta bụ ebe a maazị na-akara sị na our problem somehow is how we reason.
Yes.
Enwere ihe bụ ị na-ekwu ichie na ị na-ekwu nyere maazị Nnamdi Kanu rather na ihe ị na-eme ya bụ na ị na-eme ihe ahụ Satan bịara ime ebe Jesus Christ nọ or fulimo maazị ya bịara ime wee sị ya Satan get behind me when they start having that sympathy on him the sympathy ị na-emere maazị na ka release ya ọ ya jee sign ihe na-agwa ya bụ mechie ọnụ ekwuzi n'okwu Biafra ọkwa ihe ọ bụ simple as that o waziri ike sign ya ka ya today Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu the same thing kekwani and that's na once I so na mba ụwa ga-asị na ọmụgụ na o betray go the new government atrafu declare n'ebe ha ga-agụnye ebe a nkịtị chọrọ maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye na o ji bụ na before you kwuo iche ihe ị na-ekwu you remove emotion from this freedom ọkwa if maazị Nnamdi Kanu today na court ọ dị ka onye na-akụ mgbalị mpụta
mba
ọ bụrụ na ọ na-akụ mgbalị ka ihe meji wee gwa ya na a ga-enye ya 6 days go defend onwe ọ sị na a ga-enye ya 3 months 90 days go wee defend onwe ọ gwakwara gị na ebe ahụ ya nọ na ya nọgo ya 5 years na next one year aja egbu ya ọkwa na anụ ya from ya ọ nọkwa na-eti aka na court na-eti aka n'obi ya na right ya targeted for what for Biafra nke nwa bụzi ihe na-enye ya sympathy banye egwu ya aja sign ọ sign akwụkwọ ime ihe ọ pụtara dị ọsọ na ma ya agụ ihe ebe a sị na ebe a na ọ sị gị na ọ sign akwụkwọ na ọ mega accept all the things eboro ya terrorists killing and all these things all the whole camp charge will now come back then osi ebe ahụ na-apụ then Nigeria we jezie now mee ya rearrest nke ibu ozi na ọ kwetago na okpe mara ya ewetụzie ya nga forever and ever by tomorrow ọ dịka by tomorrow ngụkwara ka nnukwu nke ahụ also reform bịa gote the benefits dị n'ime ebe ọ nọ for right now otu o si wee nọ ka every other leader in the world all the mmadụ 4-5 doro m anya they are fighting like us and how they get their own freedom the same way ka anyị ga-esi wee nweta ya ebe a nke nọ right now so remove that your advice ndị enye maazị na advice ka arụ ijukwu na onwe gị ebe ka Benjamin Madubu Ugwu nọ kemgbe ọ dị twice ebe ka ọ nọ ọkwọ ndị advice maazị Nnamdi Kanu ime ihe mere trigram maazị Nnamdi Kanu ịsak Ifeanyi Ejiofor ọ maka this political solution ọkwa ya mere watch ya Aloy Ejimakor ọ na-akọ akụkọ political solution na ya n'ọnụ
mba
ọ na-ekwu okwu agbata obi ọkwụ ya today maazị na na-achụọ ya echi because political solution bụ na ọ ga-ekwe go first na ihe ndị ahụ asị na ọ mere ya ewezi ka apadozie ka e wee mere ya ebere ndị Boko Haram na-ekwere ndị ha mere ka enye ha pardon maazị na ka na-enwe ihe o mere kedu isi agasa na akwụkwọ gịnị ka isi asa nọ ihe ọ sị na ọkụ ewejidezie ya ọfụma ka ọ bụ na ọ daa n'iwu okwu otu a ka ọ dị my brother so let us allow our brothers to stay their mind
anyị sobadị ka m kpọọ something ka ha nugonu first because of this ele nwaanyị Isiofia na-edina n'ime ọfịa afọ ada woman na-agba m nchefu nwere ike icheta thank you geenụ ntị.
We are not going to follow people that will take us to Buhari once again. We are not going to follow people working for Korocha. I have seen something within the Biafra movement here on the ground that leads me to believe that it is not Awasa that is holding us. We are holding ourselves. I don't know where they got this type of behavior from. Nobody concedes to the power of superior reasoning anymore. A few shambolic people just gather together, bring one or two of their friends together and say, oh, we are forming a Biafra group. How do you intend to get Biafra? They don't have a clue. They don't have any reasoning nor understanding. They don't understand what is this whole thing entails. Everybody is a freedom fighter. Monday I go to Pranimo freedom fighter. Only I go good. Freedom fighting. Is that how it's done?
Prometheus, cow number 1, Mazi. Asatina no here.
Yeah.
Asatina no here. Asabiriko. Asane.
Yeah, good evening.
Asamu aka no bi say when you me sikamu ka you megi you get me man oro me juice.
Dalo Mazi.
Ndewo.
Dalo birikwa kwebisi birikwa.
You get one good evening from here.
Will Biafra TV, Ken Kenny was recall Mechie. I was calling to submit mine.
Anyway, sorry. You can submit it here. I'm still listening. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
about
why
the text.
that was why Mjibiana and K Humble Lion. Kwazie gave us.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, that was a very good one. Very, very good one. It's the lecture in here today concerning the issue at hand. Oh, a very, very, very good one. But Emma, the thing, I can understand how our people feel about this. This is somebody there's so much love, so much massive love. Almost every Biafran love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they don't like what's. Just like I heard you when you said Mazi Chino, na give myself, na you wish na ọ ga-apụta dia ka e replace gi wepụta ya ka that is amamiọta ka eji gị replace ya na ya nwere a lot to do to liberate us than you. I don't know if you get me. You said something like that. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I can understand from the people here, aburo to spoil what we are doing here. Now that you have gone this far to explain it to our people, now kahaga matter the implication of what they are thinking, not the best for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for us, because the thoughts, it has been declared and it has been declared. We have gotten it. Now,
asa biko iwe n'iwe nnọọ biko ichefu ihe chọrọ ikwu ịnọ na-ekwu na ọwụ mgba Sabo Fesnes Unit wetara na platform ịma gị hụ ka Sabo Fesnes ya echiche eme ihe ọ gasị obi afọrọ abịakwa n'obi anụ na onye ifu ihe this guy mere one man kpọrọ ya yesterday dịka ịdị ihe o mere eze kuna mgbe ọ gwara sị ya esi nọ na platform ndị a
yes, I understand. Yeah.
On a platform that I put on Igbo Mazin. Oh, yeah, the thing.
Yeah, I can assure you, even Faceless tonight don't even know this thing Mazi Chino did today. He don't know it. I'm telling you. So many people may think that what we are looking for, we have gotten it. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can come out from there anyhow, because but they don't know the implication in international law, what it means by him accepting that to come out. But today, with this thing, Chino Mere today, it is now very clear and more clearer to anybody that has been thinking like that or have been losing this kind of thing, thinking not the best way to go about this. Our people ignorant, honestly, that has been the biggest disease in this world. Honestly, ebe ahụ ka nsogbu gị ga-esi wee bido, and ebe ahụ ka nsogbu gị ga-anọ wee tọọ gị tado gị na akpịrị tọọ. But once you know about it, you will know how to go about it. You understand? I am choputara here. So I won't even go hard on them. What we should do is what Chino have done today. So everybody must go and listen to that. To some of us that are thinking towards that direction, with what Chino did today and what he said he will do tomorrow, because tomorrow will be what's that again? The benefit
is never on.
Yes. And think about that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows about this thing. That was why you can think. Anna Aguaya 6 days. You see, no, 90 days or to come out today and tomorrow. He wants to get this thing done properly. That is you understand? This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is seriously ill. But now we from Moya that is so strong. You understand? Moya is so very strong. To the extent that no got drag this thing to whenever. But he's ready. He's ready. He said it is Biafra or Nkewano, but God forbid, it's not going to be Nkewano. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not on any picture to grab it or sign anything to come. And so our people, you have had it from Mazichino's lecture today, teaching today. So all of you that are thinking towards that direction, because our women are high wearing can they don't want to pass that information. They want him to die. This, that they should advise him, advise the lawyers here now advise. But this is the thing: people are ignorant of the facts. The real thing.
Let me keep something in. My Benjamin Madubu. Eme na bata obi egwu maazị ka ji wee gwa ya sị na ọ bịaghị nke isi ahụ Judas Christ Jizọs ememe ji wee gwa ya ọ ihe akọ nọ na-agwụ ya kwụsazikwe na ya ka apụtagodi ebe a ka o ji ike the same thing ife anyị eji ọfọ na mkpa na-agwụ the same thing.
Remember that was exactly thank you so much, Mazi Chino. That was the song they were singing, DOS and the rest. All of you remember. But thank goodness, like Chino said, Mazi Nnamdi Kalu already know this thing. Chino Nagwe, all these things. Even the lawyers, they know all of these things. You know, that's why they cannot even how to advise him to do that. But they know the implications. They know what is going to do to our struggle, to our freedom. You know, that's why they are not even going towards that direction. But look at DOS. Look at even Nkewana or sell out Caro White. As a lawyer, you were supposed to know better. He was dangling to that solution, political solution. You see. So, my people, that's it. That's it. And thank you so much, Humble Lion, for that voice. I saw no onye na-amahụ about this our freedom, how it's being done. Nwanne nọrọkwanụ n'akụkụ ka ndị ma how it's being done nọrọ n'ihu. Lenu na adocho eze na-agụ always want to be in the front. Why that's ọ ma ụzọ ebe a na-aga. Ị ma ụzọ ebe a na-aga gị ga-abụ. What is your problem? Get the color of your Igbo. Anyway, Dalma is got you know, I have to go now. Thank you. I hope this thing.
Yes, thank you so much. That is
okay.
I meet you on my platform, but so far that is why when I see you, I say glory be to God. Because I wanted to close and let be here. Because our people, this thing,
on and off because of work. Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much.
One place, I say now, you remove emotion from having freedom of a new country. Not the very difficult. Imagine at this stage, I know. Political solution that was the betrayal because of what? Name will go a new government in charge and name may go official declaration or no change say just sign no the same way was it you sign or fail to go call the and all of them. So in here can wish come as an andican. Our mental toughness are very important and because of them when the internal conflict will burst out, one many in Ghana platform or tag debate, but I got so same machine here. We must be strong before Kahanen won't be up. Because without us being strong, I get maybe all on my own. In the Biafra in a go declared Oge Asinua, ya wo. Ya gbandi mmadụ na Chineke si na ga dikpe mmiri we mebi site na ngomara ha tịkwa na ọba asị na ọ bụkwa eziokwu na ọ ga-eme eme ọ bụ otu anka many of us na afụsị afụ okwu gọọmenti anyị and our declaration ọ bụrụkwa na ị ga-echeta otu nu si wee jiri ụgbọ ahụ ndị lala iwe lala iyi ụgbọ ahụ wee sevuo ụmụ anụmanụ ihe ndị ọ sevu n'ime marakwa na ọkwa ihe bụ Biafra ị na-anụ okwu ya right now. Biafra bụkwa ụgbọ nu asị nu adịkwa tụọ ọkwa ụgbọ anka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Simon Ekpa na-atụ ihe right now. Happy about an email na on social media. Remember, my wife Tranua, you will want a mouth for Tranua, you will what all mano. Okay, now when you okay, waiting an email, but coffee in right round the Mara Bino, the Mara Banage, whatever Banage. Or boy, how can I have a pussy right now? I am moving forward for the mother of Semidian Sila platform what's going on in ozugbo ka a ghara ikete ihe a nwee ike onwe ihe ndị ọzọ ma na think otherwise. I am telling you the gospel truth. The level has changed. The game is no longer in our own common sense to handle it. If you cannot reason it, so everything is under international community. That is because they are the one giving recognition. The recognition is not coming by Biafran people. It's not coming from part of Africa, but it's coming from. But moreover, it's coming from and then all the that political recognition and maintain whether they come to give us or did not come. We will fight and continue holding it until they have because how the official, how the legit. So do not be deceived, don't be carried away with emotion. Drop all emotion by the side. Let us face reality. Drop warrior, because the reality is what really at this time that we are into. What is those reality? Oh, we are behind that and a book we are right now. We must stand strong. We must stand strong. Those that believe in their declaration. Happen then I call rain or happen check order quality, not at France. No one able to no one home on our cock. So give one the government. Do not panic. Be strong on your own. Do not be deceived. Remove the emotion in your mind and stand strong. He will weak here in nature. Akwụkwọ na-ara ahụ na mmụta ma onye nwe ndidi mụta na ọ na-asụ ụsọ. Ọ bụ ebe a ka anyị nọ kịta o. Akwụkwọ na-ehe ahụ na mmụta ma ọ bụrụ na ị nwee ntachi obi nwa ogologo ndidi wee mụta ya ịbụ ịmarala akwụkwọ and ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma. So ụmụnne m onye emechezina na ihe ọ bụla anyị fara anyị ekwu na ekwu na ọ dị na mma. It's not true. There is where the world are looking for us and there's something they want from our hand. Or let's until we stand as they are watching us right now. Also that they are watching what is going on, that they are watching what is happening. Na ha dịkwa njikere inye recognition ebe ọ bụ na enye gị ọdị echi ebru talk of the town otu esi wee bru failure. Na fa dị ready. That is why they are taking their time to supervise and monitor what we are doing. So please adhere to the important things and what you can do to make sure that we as the Biafran people support the government and push them to get international recognition. That is only way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free without going to court and nobody will rearrest him again. Nigeria will rearrest him and I never wish him that. And for me, I don't want that to happen to you. That is why I'm telling you all this is for you to know. By tomorrow, we are handling the benefits. Then when you look at the value of him being there and for us to get what we want, then you may decide by yourself. Misinformation is just a small thing. You also, misinformation need to mislead. When you misinform people, you mislead them. Run away from all those stuff because they are not helping. Under all these things we have read today, as anything from Nigeria hand, no betray go, no gay betrayer, or he shall come bow Obama's and the cannot right now. Now for Nila. So him that she may go again. Akwụkwọ na so ma ọ na-ehi ahụ na mmụta mana onye nwe motia na ọ na-atọ ụtọ ọkwa ebe nka nnọkịta. That is where we are. So Maazị Lion, thank you so much. We will continue from where we'll start by tomorrow. Thank you so much. I greet you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maazị. Maazị, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biko onye nwe ihe nwere ikwu yo mepe mic ya kwuo okwu. Onwe ihe nwere ikwu yo mepe mic. Maazị Ojugo, ndewo. Good evening, Maazị. Onye nwe ihe nwere ikwu abedifu na anụ m. Maazị Ojugo.
Maazị, good evening.
Ndewo. Enweghị nwere ikwu gị go ahead. Ndewo.
I just want to thank you for the good work you are doing, Maazị Lion. And when I work the good news and the guidelines on what to do. I think this is my first time for him to hear my voice. And I'm making this year. I'm asking there where you seek no more na Biafra. So I'm making on your bona. ana m anụ ka nwa gị nwaanyị na-ekwu okwu na background. Ana m ekenekwa onye ọbụla ya jisi ike. Ọ na ada Biafra ka ọ bụ, jisi ike. So nwanne anyị nwoke, ana m ekenesi gị ike. Ịma na etu isi na-akọwa ihe a, o nwere ụfọdụ anaghị aghọta, but na many people now gathering everything you are saying. Everything you are saying. I say, may God Almighty guide and protect you, sir. Keep on the good work, you know. Go. All the go too late here, and yeah, on the too much. So, and I get always. So, they come back and the opportunity and awaken again. I think you are hearing me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you so much. I love everybody. God bless you all.
In our all day, good night. Mazi Humble Lion.
Thank you.
Onye nwe ga-agbago ume enugo nna, onye nwe ga-agbago enugo. Onweghị ihe ọbụla ndị iro chere ga-apụta ife. Nwekwana nkọcha ọbụla akọchara gị ma onye n'ime mistake mmadụ mee ka o wee bring ga-adị ire. Nghọtago? Onye ọbụla na-ekwu eziokwu, ịnwakwa na ọnwa na-abịakwara onye ahụ, akwa ị nwere idea.
Yes, on my way.
So nke bịakwa etu ada anyị ga-eme ọgwa anyị nyekwa anya asị man igwe evuo move forward. Ọ bụrụ nke ị ga-atakụrụ ozugbo move forward. Ịghọtago? That makes a man. Ọ ka mụnwa si eme nna n'anya osi mpịakwa gị adịwe nchọkwa ịpịakwa gị ya move forward. Ịghọta? Na jisi ike onye nwa ga-agbago ume God will in abundantly.
You too.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Good night. I'll get tomorrow.
Okay. I love you all, dear friends. Thank you. Bye.